Yeah, that's kind of what I meant, but I guess pride isn't the right word, necessarily. Oh my god! We got a Glorp in chat! But that one's called Gliznorp. Oh, that's a Stelmo emote. I think that was posted last time. What is your personal record on mosquito bites? I'm assuming that's not a Deltarune thing. I'm assuming that's a real life thing. I don't know, like 5? I don't go outside, man. Oh, damn, we got so many people on YouTube right now. Hi, Davey, Braxton, and Rebecca. And, of course, Bernhard. I'm sorry, Lucy, I just had to do it to you. I just had to. You'll never recover. Is my YouTube chat not showing? I feel like my YouTube was acting kind of weird when I was like setting up. Oh no, there I am. Can somebody in the YouTube chat type? I don't know how you're counting every individual bite. I never have even thought to do that. I get itchy and it annoys me, and that's about the extent that it goes to. But yeah, Braxton, Rebecca, like, we're doing some Deltarune today. Usually I like to do some Sonic Mania Randomizer, but I thought, hey, I just want to have a shorter stream after yesterday's 10-hour session, and I really want to play more Deltarune, so... Color Red, my man, Tamara! Hopefully, it's a better day for people to watch. I know so many people are like, wow, it's actually, like, way too late in the day when you go live, and I'm like, shit, sorry. I think when I do more important streams later on, I'll always try to stream earlier. For me, it's only 2:30 p.m., you know, but for some people, apparently, it's like past midnight, which sucks. Color Red, you got like a pizza tower PFP. What do you mean Deltarune is your life? Are you a traitor to the Pizza Nation? Look how kind Twitch chat is. They're saying hi to y'all. Say hi back. Be nice. Gotta be kind. Come on, guys. Where are your manners? I'm sorry that it's late. Yeah, maybe next time when I have a personal better schedule for it, I'll go live like at like 9 a.m. my time. So that's 9 a.m. MST. What the fuck, Mindblower? You're on such a bad time zone. Galaxy Chow, all you said was hi. That's not annoying. You're chill. There you go, Rebecca. You're getting it. Davey and Braxton all joining in. You guys got good etiquette. Okay, you know what's even better etiquette? Playing Deltarune when I say I'm going to play Deltarune. Look at that chat box completely filled up. How nice is that? Guess I'll pause the music since it's not really playing anymore. So, we are at a little bit of a crossroads here. I almost said crossworlds. So, I beat Chapter 1 last night, but I really want to fight Jevil. And I was told that Jevil is something that you have to fight after you beat Chapter 1. So I guess the thing that we do is chapter select, and then we go back to Chapter 1, if I'm not mistaken. For anybody that's played Deltarune before, you can tell me, because I want to prioritize beating Jevil before I even touch Chapter 2. How was last stream? It was really good. I got super exhausted because I did like 9.5 hours, but like... The Deltarune segment was amazing, and I went back and rewatched the Mania segment of the VOD, and I thought that it was, like, pretty good content. I think I'm pretty good at interacting with the chat, and that's making me proud. 5 a.m. for you? Do you actually wake up that early, Bernhard? Sometimes I will wake up at, like, 4 a.m., but it's never by choice. My body just does that. It's like he's some kind of king of crossworlds. Shoot, Mindblower. Alright, I think I'm gonna do Chapter 1. I will not read what those chapters say. I'm not reading what they say, but I knew Chapters 2 was called A Cyber's World. I'm gonna go back to Chapter 1. Did I hug Rouse? I probably did. I can't exactly remember that. Tip, don't die. He's hard. It's fine. You can go on chapter 1 anytime. I assumed he was going to be hard, and that's what made me, like, really, really excited to do it. I think, there's an option to hug Relsei, like, when you're doing the end segment where you say goodbye to everybody at the end of the chapter, right? Because if that was a thing, then I probably did do it. The actual Relsei? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about real life or the game. I can't remember if I did that specifically. There was so much that I ingested in my 6.5-hour Deltarune session. It's easy to wake up 1 hour early. True. I mean, I can do 10 a.m. as well. I don't know. But you're also not the only time zone. Everybody has a crazy time zone specifically to spite me. I don't know why they did that. It's not cool. I don't know why, Rebecca, but somebody said that I had to come back after beating chapter 1. Oh, when he was teaching you how to fight? I think I just straight up declined the tutorial. Its previously violent expression has turned to kindness. I don't know if that happened, to be honest with you. So I assume if I want to find Jevil, I gotta go back to the prison bars, probably. Sorry if I'm a little rusty on reading things right now. I'm still kind of recovering from the marathon. I'd hug Relsei in real life if I could. Man, me too. That's why it's a marketable plushie. I feel like Relsei was specifically made to be marketable, viable plushie. But yeah, no, I skipped the tutorial because, like, I been know how to fight. You know? Is there actually anything useful in that tutorial? I don't remember where the jail bars are, to be honest with you. No, it's not worth it at all. Do I usually stream mostly on YouTube or Twitch? For the moment, I stream on both at the same time, which is why you see both chats there. Previously, like 3 or 4 years ago, when I would just stream for fun, I did Twitch, but like ever since I came here, I don't know, ever since I started like doing videos and actually got a following, it's kind of been a different story for me. So I'm like, oh, I'll stream on YouTube too, because that's where everybody is. And it's been really fruitful. It's been really easy to talk to everybody. You can hug the dummy again in chapter 2. I didn't even think about the fact that we might be coming back to the castle, or maybe there's another tutorial in chapter 2. Are you gonna skip a whole section of a Toby Fox game knowing there's special dialogue or something? To be fair, Lucy, my Undertale playthrough is still really fresh. I mean, I don't want to know too much about what happens in chapter 2, even if it's like minor, like funny stuff, because if I know about it, then it's not as funny. But I appreciate the tips. You have an art meeting? Oh. What's that for? Is that for like a job position? I mean, good luck. This will be really fun or very infuriating to watch. I mean, I'll figure it out. Okay, Bernard. Thanks for stopping by, man. You're a legend. Even just for 20 minutes. Actually, it hasn't been 20. It's been like 12. Sorry. I'm just kind of like trying to read up on chat a little bit here. I mean, Lucy, that's why I completely advertised the stream around Jevil himself. I have no idea where to find him either, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind knowing that. Yeah, even I got arrested, and I'm a pair of eyes. What's the world coming to? Are you going to be a pacifist or you use your fists? I'm probably going to be pacifist, you know? That's basically what the game hints at you doing, and it's a Toby Fox game, so that seems like the correct option. All I know about Jevil is that there's a prison, and this is a prison, you know? But if anybody does know where Jevil is, I would not mind knowing. It just saves time for all of us. Yeah, I think Melvis, I think I would just like to know, probably. Take the elevator and go to the question floor. Oh, is that a thing I just didn't do? Dude, I didn't... That was definitely there on the first play, and I totally didn't even see it. Because that's the thing. Again, I was playing for 9.5 hours, and I'm trying to juggle 2 chats at the same time. Chills. So, like, I've obviously seen what Jevil looks like. I know the song. It was impossible to dodge the song. The one thing that I know about this guy is that he has aura. He reminds me of Dimentio from Super Paper Mario. He's got that, like, jester thing. It's interesting, right? How RPGs love making jester characters into something intimidating and badass, you know? So, I guess here we go. I played all the chapters multiple times, and I have yet to beat Jevil. I am really excited for that, because I love the hardest challenges in games, especially RPGs. When I was a kid, I used to specifically seek out difficult games like Super Meat Boy and I Want to Be the Guy and Geometry Dash and Ozu. So games like this, especially bullet hells, make me really excited. I wish, like, the Mario and Luigi series, for example, had super bosses. So the fact that I think there might be, like, a super boss in every chapter, that's my assumption based on things I've heard. That excites me a lot, and I'm doing them before I move on to the next chapter. So lonely I be, but lo, the visitors standing inside. Who are you few? Nice to meet you, I'm Relsay, this is Chris, and so, what the hell are you doing in there? I am innocent, I just wanted to play a game. But the boring kings found such fun to be a trouble. As punishment they crave to imprison my body. But I'm fast, clever. They lost the chase and locked up their entire race. Building a prison around the whole world, now I'm the only free one. Huh? Free? But you're clearly the one behind bars. Things don't seem such from here, light nurse. Well, it doesn't sound like you need any help then. That is unso. I grow lonely in my little freedom. So shall you play a game with me? I'll show you what it means to be free. Find the key and I'll let you be free. The key is inside from the eyes. Or the key is hidden from the eyes. The old shopkeeper knows a secret. Oops. So, there's a lot of tropes here that I like already. Like I said, like, it's interesting how they turn, like, silly jester characters into aura farming badasses in RPG games, like Super Paper Mario, for example, right? So it's another, like, interesting kind of, like, trope that I'm seeing too is that, like, we're shrouded in darkness, dude, and, like, there's the bars from the back there. You can't see the imposing super boss. It's just darkness. You know? Is Deltarune even on PlayStation? As far as I know, it's on Switch and PC. So I assume the shop that they're talking about is either the plush cat guy or the actual shop that's here in this area. So I guess I'm gonna check this one first. If I can even remember where it is. I think it's here though. I remember this. Oh, it's on Xbox as well? Why have I never heard of this? So maybe it's this guy? Maybe not. Maybe it is the cat guy. Yeah, it's probably the cat guy. It's on PlayStation and has intentionally bad trophies. Yeah, I know that about Undertale. I had no idea that there was trophies in Deltarune, though. I guess that shows how little I really know about this game. Besides, like, really key aspects. Okay. Adventure time. Okay, so I guess I have to painstakingly backtrack all the way out of this dungeon into a previous area and then use one of the hall doors. That was my least favorite part of Undertale, to be honest. Even if it was for, like, extra dialogue and stuff, I don't like backtracking, personally. Yeah, I mean, that's, like, why I was excited to stream Melvis. Like, because I know so little, I have such a good opportunity to give a unique experience that not many people had the privilege of getting, considering that they might get spoiled by the internet, stuff like that, right? Strange prisoner. Eh? What are you talking about? A prisoner with an odd manner? No, you couldn't possibly be talking about him. I see. After all the trouble I went through to lock him up, you want to release him. Now that you mention it, it could be troublesome if he was left alone. Yes, perhaps it's better if you heroes dealt with him now. After all, it's not as if whatever happens will matter in the end. Perhaps a little chaos might be fun. So then, take this. If you're so driven, find the other 2 pieces and get someone to fix them. It'll even give you a hint. Or I'll even give you a hint. Walk where the stars don't shine. Anyhow, if you succeed, come back here and tell me. Good luck. Walk where the stars don't shine. I like the implication that, there's this guy, this, you know, Psalm, however he's supposed to say it. I like the implication that he's, like, been here a long time. He's kind of an older dude. And I guess he locked up this super boss, but I guess he wasn't, like, powerful enough to straight up beat him. And it's to the point where he's like, sure, I mean, if you can beat the fuck out of him, then I guess that's, you know, I guess that's, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess that is convenient for me. Bro, we're gonna beat Jevil. Did I beat the dog guy? I don't know about a dog guy. There's a very good chance that there's a lot of things in Chapter 1 that I've straight up missed, and that's kind of like what I wanted to do. Because, you know, it gives me incentive to go back and play more of the game and get the full experience out of it and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to be a little bit distracted and rattled at the beginning of the stream here because I have to remind myself of the Deltarune mechanics while keeping up with chat, so sorry about that. I don't remember any dog guys in Chapter 1. I don't either. I played it yesterday. So I'm going to spare you. I love that Susie's magic is called Rude Buster. Oops. Chapter 1 is the most linear? Well, I guess that just goes to show, like, how much is jam-packed into this game, you know? Which makes me excited, personally. And, to be fair, I don't think that I am bad at finding secrets in games. I'd like to believe that I'm actually really good at it, because I play a lot of platforming games, and that's kind of like, a prerequisite for playing those, you know? Yeah, exactly, Mindblower. The circle dog? Do you mean like the actual checker guy? So, he said you need to go where the stars... You need to walk where there's no stars or something like that. And the only thing that's coming to mind immediately... Smorgasbord. The only thing that's coming to mind immediately is that there was one pathway that I found where I could walk on the black tiles, the darkness. And then there's also the other mechanic where if you get close to those, like, fire bar thingies, everything goes dark. Oops. Befriend. Defend, defend. Ooh, shit. I don't remember, the groups being this, like, aggressive on my first play. I wonder if there are specifically more enemies now because I'm returning. Chapter 2's peak. I'm hoping to start it today. Like, I hope that this side quest slash boss fight doesn't last me too terribly long, and I'm able to get into it, because I've heard legends of the one they call Spamton. Obviously, I don't want to know anything about Spamton, but yeah. Did I spare on my turn? I don't think I did. Can't believe my bozo teammates wanted to fight with someone like you so much. I'm surprised that actually counts as a flatter. The thing that I liked about Undertale is that you could do multiple, like, interactions with people, and you could actually say the wrong thing. The battle theme is such a banger. Rude Buster, the main one. I think it's funny that, like, Rude Buster, like, rude is, like, a thing that they talk about. Oh, interesting. I guess I didn't see this path. Like, Susie's magic is rude abilities, rude power. From the bottom, the order of our rooms... From the bottom, the order of our rooms and cart... That's annoying. Oh, this is totally a key, isn't it? This has got to be one of the keys. But yeah, the song is Rude Buster, and one of Susie's, like, spells is Rude Buster. And in the boss fight with the Chaos King, is that his name? I can't remember what I was saying, but that guy, Susie, gets like an evolved spell there. Do you guys know what the pattern is? Because I don't think I want to go all the way back to the castle and look at every individual room just for this, to be honest with you. Like, if I'm going to be completely real right now. His theme is Chaos King. That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, like, you could just tell me, because I don't feel like backtracking is, like, a part of the experience that I want. I always hate that, personally. It's a wonder I got through Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. So easy how farm you... It's so funny how easy you can farm TP there. Diamond Heart Crossfade. Thank you, you're the go, Melvis. Like, maybe there's something special if I backtrack, but I don't think there is. That's not how it worked in Undertale. Oh, I forgot to spare. I didn't know if my turn was used properly. Again, I'm distracted right now. It's fine. Is what it is. Spare. Spare. You can still hear my voice is a little screwed up still from yesterday. I feel like you shouldn't tell me that, Sunday Speedster. That's the kind of thing that I don't want to know at all. I just beat Chapter 1. That's the exact kind of thing that I don't want to know about the game, but it is what it is. At least that's a pretty easy one to assume, because that's literally his theme. Okay. Whoops. I gotta do red first anyway. Do I have to reset the room now? Or can I just do this? Cool. Diamond. So diamond, heart, cross, spade. It's chill, dude. I don't care that much. It's just a song thing. What did I do yesterday? I mean, I just completed chapter 1, you know? So diamond, heart, club, spade. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Heart. Huh. No, I didn't game over. I don't think I died at all. In my pacifist run of Undertale, I only had like, I think like 2 or 3 deaths the entire time. Okay, so this is interesting to me because it's like, you want to get a diamond and a heart, but if you do that, then they both become hearts. So... can I press that first, maybe? Can't tell if Deltarune Brayrot was worse before or after the chapters came out. I can switch without putting all 4? Oh! Okay, that makes sense. I didn't even think that was a mechanic. But diamond, heart. You would need heart after. So I still don't get that, though. Diamond, heart, spade, club. Or cross spade. I've been told that 3 and 4 are the best work that Toby has. See, like, that combination works. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I didn't even think about that. That's really clever, genuinely. And then it's, cross spade. Okay, but I want this to be reversed, though, don't I? Because I'm gonna have to hit the switch again? I think. No, that's wrong. That... oh, this is tricky. That's interesting. And you have to backtrack to even know what the combo is in the first place. And then there's a whole entire puzzle on top of it. Okay, so I guess I think there's 3 keys, right? Where's my key items section? Oh, wait, I have broken key B already. Oh, is that what he meant by walk where the stars don't shine? I already did that before all of this in the first place. Castle. Is there more than 3? I can't remember. I am gonna talk to Seam again, though, I think. I just assumed there was 3, but I have no reason to believe that. I just assumed. Talk. Oops. He's not saying anything new. So are you guys being sarcastic when you say they're well hidden? What's pronounced like shop? Sham. Yeah, but like his name is a pun on seam. Sham. I can't even remember what I was saying, to be honest with you. But are you guys joking about them being well hidden? Because I feel like I found them pretty quick, and one of them is given to you from the shopkeeper. Unless there's just more keys that I don't know about. I can't remember what the elevator is. Such a troll castle. The chapter is 6 to 7 years old. That's so sick to think about. Like, I said it last time, but it's like if you played this game when it was brand new. This is like a 7-year-old playthrough. I'm supposed to go down, aren't I? Again, excuse me for kind of bumbling around in this segment. I didn't know there was going to be backtracking at all in this game. Outside of like the ending sequence where you say goodbye to everybody. Oh, that's a bathroom. I forgot about that. So wait, 6-7? As in chapter 6-7? Mindblower, are you gonna try and fight Jevil while I'm doing this? Oh, I don't like the sound of that, Pipes. Oh, sorry, I thought you said criminal, not minimal. Oh my god, now I'm excited. Yeah, the first, I remember the first demo came out Halloween 2018. It was the same day that Pizza Tower got its first demo as well. The exact same night. Find the key and I'll let you be free, free, free. I thought I got it, though. Oh, that's right, I gotta fix them. A smith could fix all these parts. A smith. Who could fix them? I can't remember. I feel like that was a thing that got brought up. No, I remember. It's the cake guy, right? See, okay, this part is fun backtracking at least because I'm kind of like I'm like piecing it together, you know? Hammer. I don't remember a hammer dude. I just remember there was the pizza guy that fixed my piece of cake or something. That's the little bit I remember. I don't even remember. Was he in the forest? Deltarune Chapter 1 released in 2016. No, it released in 2018. It was I remember because I was there. No matter how many times you say hammer guy, I'm not going to suddenly know who that is because I don't remember a hammer guy. Oh, so you guys are talking about the same dude as me. The Bake Sale Trust. Bruh, how does this guy not remember everything about the game he played for the first time just yesterday? Yeah, I heard that several, like, story concepts and characters were made, like, straight up just way before Undertale. We had a whole conversation about it at the end of, Chapter 1, talking about how Undertale was basically the practice for this game. I remember the bake sale being kind of in this area. I'm not sure if I'm going in the correct direction. I remember I didn't fully do this. Spade and diamond. But then there was a third one that was missing. In 2011! See, that's a piece of lore that I've never actually heard. And I've done, like, the classic thing where you go and you, like, listen to, like, Undertale trivia videos. Is this not the bake sale? Wait, yeah, it said bake sale, right? Yeah, bake sale. All I heard was, like, yeah, Toby started making Undertale in 2013. Oh, I guess I could have teleported here the whole time. Hey bro, one question. What was the Five Nights at Freddy's figure you got in that video? I don't remember because it was a gift. Oh, Hammer Guy. This dude. I was thinking of the yellow chef guy. I completely forgot about this guy. This key has a terrible energy coming from it. Please understand that I only fixed it so that you will never have to use it. Okay, so now I can go there. I think. I might talk to the cat guy, though. Shum. Oh. I guess he doesn't have new dialogue. He said something like, come and talk to me again. That might be after we beat him, though. Castle. He dreamt it up in 2011 and had a really bad fever dream. Yeah, Shulk told me that at the end of my session last night. He said that the ending fucked with him so much that he had to make a whole game about it, and, like, Undertale was basically the practice. Yeah, just go and beat Jevil now, man. It'll be simple and quick. Okay, good. Now I won't feel the urge to backseat anymore. Honestly, I'm a lot more chill about optional content getting backseated, because I don't want to spend a million stream hours, like, bumbling around, but when it is a main story puzzle, I'm a lot more like, oh, please don't spoil me about that. I gotta drink water, man. My throat is screwed. I can't tell if it's coming out on the mic or not, but yeah. Ah. A marvelous fun is about to break free. Why won't you let yourself outside? The door key created a door in the metal bars. I can go back and tell you another time, Garfunkel. Just not right now, because I'm a little tied up. Let the games begin. Trust the speak, bro. I mean, I've seen the fight before. I don't know his attacks, but I know this place, you know. But I am excited. Really excited. Wee-hee! Visitors! Visitors! Now we can play! Then after you, I can play with everyone else, too! So what are we playing exactly? Oh, it's just a simple numbers game. When your HP drops to 0, you lose. So that's the kind of game you want to play, huh? Then I gotta warn you. You're dealing with a couple of sharks. Shark to shark, I wouldn't have it any other way. Now let the games begin. Yep, and there's the song. You know what's funny? I've had this song stuck in my head all day before I even started streaming. Because of course I've heard it before, dude. But now I'm here in the moment and I get to play this and I get to see what the hype is about. I get to see why this guy gets gassed so much. Da na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. They about to bros attack this motherfucker. Good luck on the boss fight. I'm ready to see how difficult it is. It took me like 1 day to beat Sans. For reference. So like, do I have to fight him, or do I act? I don't really know what to do. I mean, to be fair, Melvis, I also, like, heavily know... I knew what Sans' moveset was, roughly, because I had seen videos before. I guess I'll just do check for now. I don't even know, dude. There's no strategy to defeat the enemy. Good luck. Actual voiced character? Every time he attacks, I'm gonna walk in and shut the hell up. Because apparently he's hard. Either attack or spare. Okay, sick. I'll be honest, like, ever since I played the Asgore fight for the first time, it has, like, scared me that there's going to be a fight where I have to attack. And I can't act. Like every time I get to a certain fight, it like scares me. Chris spun around. Jevil got slightly more tired. Shall we play the ring around? Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, I see what makes this guy hard. And that's probably not even one of the crazy attacks. Maybe I shouldn't use a good item so far, like this early on. But maybe I should use this turn to act. Induce tired. I think... maybe I should have used an item. I thought maybe it would have been a good idea to act. Because I thought I could act as Chris and then use an item as another character. Thanks, Mr. Green Plays. I got all the hype men I need. Okay, my brain is just like stuck on thinking about strategy right now. I wish I could just like use someone else's turn before Chris. I don't know. I'm just gonna use a regular healing item for now. Let's make the devil's knife. Oh shit. Not bad. Susie took a beating, though. Damn, I can't remember if he has, like, a... I can't remember if he actually has, like, a tired status that I need to use Hypnosis on again. I'll figure out how that works, Color Red, because I'm still honestly kind of confused about how the order of acting with each character works, because sometimes I feel like I act with Chris, like I use Chris's turn, and then before I can even do anything with Susie and Relce, I'm so confused on how it works still. It's weird. Well, he probably has a Phase 2 Mind Blower. I'm just gonna do this one again. I can probably heal with Relsei. But that's gonna use TP, isn't it? But I kind of want to use TP instead of items early on. Rude damage. I don't want to do damage. I might just defend and then magic. Heal. Susie. It's nothing but a useless bird. What even happened to make a bird pop out? Pip pip, let's ride this carousel game! Big damage, holy shit. Okay, I think I understand how the act is supposed to work for this, maybe. I might... No, I don't want... I'm not going to use more TP until I can... Yeah, I'm not going to use more TP right now. Just give that to Relsei for now, I think. The game prioritizes healing over acts and spells. I low-key don't know what that means, unfortunately. My brain is kind of fried right now. That bird I hate, Ray. Have you played Deltarune? You probably have if you're here and you're hype. Oh wait, you have Deltarune because we're friends on Steam. I think I saw that. I also got into Twitch because of like runners for games. Mainly Mario Maker and Geometry Dash. Back in 2015 or so. Da, na, 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 na. If the act has a Susie Relsei symbol next to it, you need the corresponding character. That makes sense that I can't use their turn. That makes sense. That's a good message. Thank you.
I can do anything.
So Susie has Chris's HP right now, right? Oh god. This is screwed up. Who keeps spinning the world around? Okay, it looks like we're still doing pretty okay. Like, HP-wise. So I think I'll do this. And then I'll do defend. And then I'll use some of our TP to heal Susie? Because here's my thing, it's like the blue HP is supposed to indicate Chris, so would I heal Chris or Susie? I'm just gonna deal with the consequences. Oh, but that's so much TP. Maybe I should just use an item. I'm just gonna do Susie and see what happens. Okay, it did. I don't know why that complicated things so much, but I do like the one message somebody said about how Relsei is the tank now because of the HP value changing from Susie. Thank God that hit Relsei as I was talking about that. Sorry if I'm missing so many messages right now. I feel like I'm in a car that's like tumbling off a cliff. Yeah, no, exactly, Mindblower. Good timing on that. Legit really excited to complete Chapter 2 to get to 3. Dude, I hear 3 is the best work so far. I never had so much fun! Fuck, I didn't see it. And na 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 na. Need more TP. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Dun dun dun. Which means I have to survive quite a bit more attacks. Actually, isn't there a move I can do that gives me more TP? Besides just getting close to the bullets? Thanks, Melvis. A beauty is joying in my heart! Thank you for being so calm and understanding, man! Why do you do so much damage, dick-ass? I got hit once! I feel like the thing is you want to keep doing hypnosis. But I want to kind of heal up Chris low-key. Maybe if I survive one more turn, I can just, like, simply give myself, Maybe I can give myself more TP by doing another turn. If you do spin the team HP switch, defending increases TP. Okay, perfect. I just saw that as I defended. That's good to know. Cause like I low-key knew it. Oh Jesus. Huh. Maybe this. 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 It's so exciting, I can't take it! What an annoying noise, shut up! I'm scared because I feel like I'm like not even halfway to the hard part of the fight, potentially. Chris gazed strangely. This is it, boys and girls! See ya! I got hit one time and took so much! I do have an item that heals the whole party. I wonder if it's even worth using right now. I'm trying to think. Because I don't want to die. I'm thinking, because only Chris really has the ability to act on a turn. And if I use Hypnosis, it's going to use both Susie and Relsei, and then that means I can't use one of them to item heal. And I low-key don't even know what random chaos is, or what it means, or what it does, to be honest. I'm just gonna play it safe and get an opportunity to use my item, because, like, 30 HP is not that much in the first place. Susie used the club sandwich. Is that what the item was called? I literally didn't even see. I just saw what it did. Oh, but I want TP. I was dodging it too efficiently. I gotta make his world revolve, dude. He's looking depressed.
Bye bye.
What? 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 I don't like how much HP I lost. Okay. Okay, I think we went over that one, Niku. I can't even process that right now. I'm fucked up. I love that bouncing animation, though. I wanted to use that for the thumbnail of the stream. I am so nervous. I don't know what's the correct option. I think I want to use healing magic and healing items, because everybody's kind of not good right now. Heals team 160, but I don't have like 160 is the thing. Would this be a waste to use? Yeah, my items are whittling too, is the thing. I think what I might end up doing here is I might do a healing item and then a healing spell and then a defend. All of this is healing varies. I don't like the sound of that. That's gambling. Blake, I'm on the super boss of chapter 1 and my head is spinning. I'm just so confused about what's happening. God damn, okay. I just don't want to, like, make a bad tactical decision. This is the safe option, but I don't know how much of the fight is left. I might just do it, honestly. Give the top cake to the chef? True, I guess that was a thing the NPC said, I think, maybe? I can't keep track of all this, dude. Ah, shit, I don't know what to do, because I need to heal. 100%. Okay, I think maybe I'll just do Relce healing magic, but then somebody isn't gonna get healed. I feel like if Chris downs, then we lose. And Relce inherently has more HP than both of us, so I can probably heal Susie. Heal prayer. That, like, healed nothing, man. No think, just do. You guys, like, over-worried me about the... You guys, like, overwhelmed me with the weird cake thing. I think I might just use the cake, to be honest. It's like I can taste victory. I know I'm being told to sleep. I think that's kind of spoilery, but it is what it is. Not spoilery, but backseaty. I guess at this point I kind of have to since I know that, but Pacify was already white on Relce, so I wonder if that's already a thing that's available. I just don't want to die on this turn. Maybe I'll heal Susie, because Susie is the one that keeps taking the most damage, to be honest. I guess defend. Okay, the enemy isn't tired. That one chatter that says one more was correct. That's okay. At least I got some healing in. And my TP is fairly full. And I have a hypnosis ready. It's all too much fun! Fuck! Think. I'm not gonna be able to hypnosis because you're downed. Let's think here. I think I want to act as Chris to advance the fight. And I want to use... no, maybe I want... no, my TP is already low. I can't use much spells. I think it's just an item turn. I think it's an item turn for me. Honestly, Rouse and Chris have good HP for now, but one hit could low-key screw it up. Maybe I'll just preemptively give this to Chris.
I can do anything.
I don't like that. Jevil is truly exhausted. He's blue. I know I can use Pacify, but what does Hypnosis do at this point? Am I gonna mess something up if I try using Hypnosis? Should I just defend and then use Pacify, I wonder? Yeah, Tamaru, your spamming got you in the #1 spot. But the thing is, I don't mind that people spam the chat because, like, it just shows that everybody's hype even though I'm not talking, which is great. Anyway, I feel like, I have this weird feeling that if I try Hypnosis, it's gonna fuck something up for me. I might just defend. What fun! I'm exhausted! You kids tired me up! Now I will sleep for the other 100 years! Unfortunately, you kids cannot have such a pleasant dream. From now, a nightmare will awaken in your hearts, in the shadow of the night's hand. Lighteners, can you stop it? Either way, a mischief, a chaos! Lighteners, from inside your little cell, take this and do your strongest.
Metamorphosis.
Shadow Crystal. Jevil's tail was added to your... oh, that's cool! Special armor for doing that. Wow, that was actually first try? Cool. I mean, to be fair, I was not particularly worried about the Jevil fight. I was waiting for there to be, like, a Sans level attack that just, like, blindsides me out of nowhere, but that's probably for a chapter other than the very first one, if I had to guess. I mean, thank you guys for, like, nudging me with the puzzle section so that could go faster. So I guess, like, you guys said give the top cake to the chef guy, so I guess I'll go do that. Right? Like, that sounds like the thing to do, probably. Like, the thing that's so special about being unspoiled about, like, the attacks of a super boss is I don't know if they're just gonna turn up the heat with a phase 2 or if, like, this truly is the ending, which is the main thing that made me feel anxious throughout the whole fight. Am I gonna continue the game? Yeah. The plan is that I'm going to, like, my plan today was I want to beat Jevil and then I want to start chapter 2. And I really only want to stream for like 2 or 3 hours today. So we got some decent time to get into Chapter 2. Just Cake, redoing King, and on to Chapter 2. Redoing King. Talk to Cat. True, I forgot about that. That's a good message. Thank you. I got like so wrapped up in the moment, I forgot that he wanted to hear something from me. We won. He was a funny little man. Once the court jester, I the court magician. Did they work together? A friend. Could I consider him a friend? Perhaps, perhaps not. But he was the only one who matched me in the games we used to play. One day, he met a strange someone, and since then, he began to change. Someone. Oh, that makes sense, Pipes. And I guess my progress is going to carry on. Instead of just going to chapter select and then chapter 2. He started saying bizarre things that didn't completely make sense, but didn't completely not make sense either. Soon, he began to see the world as a game and everyone as its participants. As the court mage and his only companion, I was forced to lock him away. Or rather, lock us all away, in his own words. You see, this cell actually gives me clarity. You guys are the insane ones for not participating in my world. Since that time, the strange words he's been saying have stuck inside my cotton. And my view of this world has become darker, yet darker. Reflecting on these old memories, I think, perhaps, I miss playing games with him. And I wonder if I hadn't been asked to lock him up, would I have found my purpose in my life? What? What does that message mean? He ain't wrong, though. He is in a game. On some meta-level Flowey type shit. I wouldn't be surprised if he knew that this was a game installed on my computer. But I guess that would be a little bit too easy since they already did that with Undertale. You defeated him? You really defeated him? I see. Perhaps you three may truly be heroes after all. But Jevil was just a taste of what you'll face from now on. One day soon, you too will begin to realize the futility of your actions. At that time, feel free to come back here. I'll make you tea. And we can toast to the end of the world. The shopkeepers in Undertale were the best moments of that game's lore, I think. And it's really sick that they're coming back to that with this game. I think you need to beat Chapter 1 again or else Jevil's Tail won't transfer. Yeah, that's what I got. But thank you for clarifying. Probably won't be that bad. Okay, I do kind of want to look at what Jevil's Tail is. They said it was armor, right? A J-shaped tail that gives you devil energy. Wait, what are even the stats on that? Can I look in my inventory? Wait, so magic 0, defense 4, attack 12, attack 14, 6, and 2. It's only 2 up for everything. That's not that crazy. But I mean, it's useful to have. What's Iron Shackle again? Increases your attack and defense. I guess defense is good to have on Relsei because he's the healer, right? It's really good for Susie or Relsei. I feel like Susie should use it because she only has amber cards. Bye, Mr. Green. Thank you for watching me one attempt that guy. Yeah, and you too, Matios. Again, sorry if I'm missing messages today, guys. I'm honestly, like, lower energy because of yesterday. I try to read as much as I can, genuinely. I mean, I also don't explicitly want to know whether or not Jevil knows that he's in a game. Because if you guys know that, then that means that it gets revealed later on in the game, right? It's one of the best armors. And you get it in Chapter 1, and all it does is +2 on everything. Chapter 2 is fun. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into it today. I just have to, like, go to the chef guy and give him the top cake, right? And then I gotta redo the fight of Chapter 1. Where is the chef guy? Is he in the forest? Is he near the bake sale? He's probably near the bake sale, right? Like, logically. That's your theory? That makes sense. But it's hard for me to understand if something's a theory coming out of somebody and not just, like, you know, like actual information. It's because of the attack and magic increase. Relatively few armors do both. He's earlier in the field? I guess I should go back. See, like, I don't like the backtracking in Undertale, but I'm kind of coming around to it with this game because they make the level design pretty friendly. It's like in the areas where you can't skip travel, you have to dodge, like, real-time things, which is at least fun. Go backtrack from the shop. Okay, that's convenient. I'm not as like attuned to the map, so I just kind of don't remember that these people were in these places. How sick was that, dude? One attempt on Jevil. I mean, to be honest, he was not that hard. I think a lot of my, like, worry just came from the fact that I didn't know what he was going to do. I think that his hardest attack was the one where he has, like, what were they even, scythes? The 4 scythes that, like, hit the middle of the screen and then they come back out and there's the big red scythe on the top or the bottom. That might have been the hard one. Any of the scythe attacks were the hard ones. The bullet hell ones were pretty manageable. The carousel attack was not that bad, truthfully. Kill is harder? True, because it's like a genocide route. I didn't even think about that. I want to do that. Were you doing kill or spare, Niku? Also, am I going in the right direction? It's really hard for me to remember because I'm trying to speak. I really like how in that fight, you just build your MP gauge, essentially, by dodging very carefully. Okay, I think I'm understanding how the turns work between everybody. You went spare? The thing is, though, this isn't even just an RPG, though, you know? It's an actual bullet hell where you have to react. You have to have really good reflexes, which is why I shut up during every attack. Margarita, that cake! It's seething with power! It's my cake, isn't it? Sure, buddy. Edamame, my old cake! I'm so happy I could spin! My friend is sharing my riches. I have many worse cakes I do not want. If you're not carrying a cake, come here and I'll give you one forever. So I assume what's going to happen here is maybe the value of healing this cake gives you is worse than the top cake, but this might be like a free resource forever. The TP gauge is such a good addition. Yeah, you can tell that Toby looks at RPGs with a very critical mind. Okay, yeah, this is half of the HP of the top cake. You can tell because he's such a big fan of RPGs, obviously wanting to make one. he has such a critical view of mechanics he does and doesn't like. And I think we can all agree that why did I do that? I think we can all agree that simply using an item as a resource to get your PP or MP or whatever you want to call it is not very fun. Oh yeah, no, of course 80 HP is great. That's like 90% of my health, and apparently, from what I'm understanding, that's a completely free resource, you know? See, like, the way that controlling 3 party members in one turn felt for me was very confusing at first, but now I understand it, because it's like, only Chris can use the act button, so his turn is the most, important, but the other characters, they use magic, whereas Chris can't, so you have to really pay attention to what order that you're doing everything in. Sorry, I'm trying to ban this guy. There, get fucked, boy. So it's like, you know, I use Chris to order Relsei on the act command so that Relsei can get the enemy in a spare state, but because I didn't use Susie, I can get Susie to do the actual spare. And there isn't a single other RPG that's like that right now that isn't Undertale, which doesn't count because it's the same guy. Alright, let's go back to the castle, I guess, right? Man, Seal, if they actually expand on the act function and make it even more complex in future chapters, that might blow my mind, because I feel like it's already perfect as is. Like, it already feels like it has enough depth for me to be happy forever for the rest of the game. Chapter 3 is your favorite? You know what's one thing I don't like about this game so far? The fact that they spoiled the chapter names on the select screen. Like, I understand it's probably supposed to be for, like, I understand it's probably supposed to be for people that played the demo, but, like, here I am completely blind. I don't want to see that. You know? Yeah, I think that's the plant pipes. Thanks for letting me know I'm on the right track, because I am terrified of missing things and doing things in the wrong order on first playthroughs. I think I go down, right? No, that's the bathroom. Oh, Jevil. Genocide Jevil. Jevil. That's a funny way to say it. Deltarune feels like a combination of everything I love about RPGs while leaving out the stuff I hate about the genre. See, I haven't played enough to necessarily completely agree, I think. But I know what you're cooking, and I feel like it's probably very valid. I'll probably do a Jevil run after I complete this chapter again. Because I don't want it to, like, mess up my Mercy run that I'm doing. Like, Xenoblade is a game in the genre that I feel like has very little of what I actually dislike in the genre. But Toby's games, for example, have one of the things I hate the most, which is a lot of backtracking. No grinding. Well, technically grinding in Undertale, which is not what the game you're talking about, but I like that they make grinding a central, like, root mechanic in Undertale. It's very clever. Even in Xenoblade, you don't really have to actually grind, really, which is cool about that game. Jevil does 2 times damage in Geno. But I wonder if you can clear Jevil and Geno, like, faster because you actually damage him instead of trying to pacify him. It makes sense that all the fight acts are going to be more aggressive because you are being aggressive, right? Talk? I don't remember this. Oh, yeah. All of them talk and then they get their special ability. Yeah, I remember. This feels like baby mode after Jevil. Yeah, the turn order after using Act and commanding the other party members really confused me for all of Chapter 1. I'm so glad that I get it now. Woo! 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 He has 2,000 HP, and if you're doing at least 300 with Susie, which is what I saw earlier in the chapter, then that's not too bad. And you do get to attack as every character, don't you? But maybe Susie doesn't always do 300. Maybe that was just for the sake of the, story. Oh yeah, I one attempted Jevil Swift. Now I'm just redoing Chapter 1 ending so I can enter Chapter 2 with my Jevil tail. Susie does 200 normally outside of the, outside of, what's the word? Outside of that one cutscene? Because that's a meta thing that Toby likes to do, and honestly Monolith Soft, developers of Xenoblade, like to do too, where, they let the gameplay reflect the moment of the story, which is my favorite thing. Against K round. Okay, good to know. This is my favorite attack from the King. I love the one where they, like, put all the different spikes in the air, too, while you're trying to follow the box. That one is sick. I hope that mechanic somehow comes back. Holy shit, you're gamer. Thanks, man. I mean, I still have to do the kill route, which is apparently way harder. So, I'm not going to feel too proud until I can do that one, too. I only played the first few hours of Xenoblade, so I can't truly judge the game. In my first session, I couldn't beat a certain random enemy, but after one level up, the enemy was easy, and that kind of killed my interest. I guarantee you, Xenoblade is more about your equipment than it is about your leveling. And early game Xenoblade can be a little frustrating if you want to fight everything, because you don't have very much access to equipment. And that's kind of the main thing that happens early game, but just do it for the story, man. Unless you're playing X, and then there's no story in that game, pretty much. There is, but it's bad. You need 50 TP to do 200 damage. If not, you only get 100 out of it. Yes, Mr. Green. Do you like JRPGs? And the thing is with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is the one you should start with, if you don't really care about playing the game perfectly, there is like a casual mode that you can equip. That just kind of lets you beat it and see the story. It's the best story I've seen in a game, and I'm saying that as somebody that's experiencing Deltarune and beat Undertale. Felt like be the right level or you won't be able to defeat enemies. That's like the opposite of true for that game, ironically. There are enemies in that game that are like a level 120, and the cap for you is like a level 99, and you're still able to beat them. Again, it just really comes down to your gear setup in that game. You just gotta push through the early moment and get to, like... you gotta get to places where there's more equipment you can buy, and you really want to utilize gems in Xenoblade 1. I don't know which one you're playing, but Xenoblade 1 is where you want to utilize gems the most, because you can equip it to every piece of armor you have, and it does special things for you. Yeah, Mr. Green, if you love RPGs and you haven't played Xenoblade, you're trolling yourself. You gotta get on that. Definitely start with Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition. Yeah, you could beat the strongest super boss with a team of level 1s with the right juice. Yeah, like, level and base stats mean nothing. It's how your actual equipment interacts with each other. In fact, Xenoblade is like so famous for crazy like interactions with items that they actually have a built-in roguelike mode in the third game. Yeah, mine ether crystals and focus on gems. I'm building good gems. Of course, your equipment does matter, but way less than gems. But yeah, like early game Xenoblade, you're not going to be able to fight everything you see, especially the level 80 rot part. But just get past that hurdle. You get the gem stall pretty early on in that game, thankfully. I really hope there's like a Sans level super boss eventually. Don't tell me if there is or not. I don't want a yes or no or anything like that. I just hope there's one that's on his level. Because I feel like, man, Pacifist Jevil was just too weenie. I can't wait to do Genocide Jevil. Have fun, Mr. Green. Like, update me on your playthrough next time, like, I'm streaming and you happen to be playing it, or whatever, like, when you get it. There's a whole Discord server that I'm a part of, that Swift is a part of, too, that we just, like, get so excited about people's first time's reactions to that series specifically, because the reveals in it are just so chills. I wish that this song hit harder for me, but it's unfortunately been, like, watered down because of how often I've heard it elsewhere on the internet. To me, it's just kind of noise instead of the banger that it should be, unfortunately. I loved everything else aside the battle system in the game. The story and the world were so intriguing. And you know what's the crazy part? Like, Xenoblade 1 is the best starting point, but, like, there are games in the series after it, and before it even, that have way crazier stories. Like, even at its simplest, not counting X, their stories are just so good. Yeah, and if their name tag is a different color, it basically signifies whether or not you can fight them. If it's yellow, it basically means, like, be careful. If it's red, it means, like, don't. The big Jevil attack doesn't kill you. You mean the one where he starts raining, like, scythes from the ceiling? Because that one, low-key, scared me the most. You remember how there was, like, a troll hard mode in Undertale if you use the name Frisk? But, like, it's only to the end of the ruins and isn't actually for the full game. I feel like that hard mode would go really nutty in Deltarune. Because an actual, like, hard version of the king fight could be super nice. Kind of reminds me of, like, the bones on the menu seal, where they don't actually, like, they don't kill you, but they can whittle you down to 1 HP in the Sans fight. Hi, Shulk, did you see me one attempt Jevil? We're about to get into Chappie 2. There isn't, any items that I want to grab in the town/ending segment, is there? Like, if I do this again, for example, am I just doing it for dialogue, or is there anything, like, helpful? Yeah, I mean, it's only an hour and a half through the stream. I'm gonna probably start Chapter 2 and play for, like, an hour and a half. Like, I don't necessarily want to go through all of this again, but I don't want to, like, mess up the completion on my file for not talking to them again. Hi guys, can you shout me out? What's up, Gethin? Geethan? That's my man. You all need to shout that person out too. everyone. So I know you said nothing new here, but like it just feels wrong if I don't go through all of this before progressing to chapter 2. I don't know why. Like it makes me feel like I'm tainting my file by not retracing every step that I took. Like there probably isn't anything that's actually influenced by it, but like, you know, it's important to me that these characters have had these interactions. There you go, Pipes. And thanks for saying my vids make you happy as well. That's a good emotion, a powerful one. I think I've been the most happy I've been in a while, being on live stream and actually being able to talk to people in real time, so. It means a lot that there's so many people showing up to just a strictly Deltarune stream with no Sonic in it. I was worried that nobody wanted to watch just Deltarune. You did the massive Undertale backtrack at the end of Pacifist? I did, and that's what like told me that I don't like the backtracking in Undertale. I got stuck in the waterfall segment, I believe, and like I did some weird thing with the umbrella, and then I had to go all the way back to get rid of the umbrella just to progress where I was again. It sucked. It brought down that part of the game for me so hard. You don't usually get to talk to big streamers, so being able to talk to this is neat. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the people that I personally watch, they only like have like 50 to 100 viewers, and it's really easy for me to like converse with streamers. I don't really watch like people with hundreds of viewers anymore, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. There's nothing unfortunate about it. Just my taste in streaming has shifted. And I guess, to be honest, maybe the fact that I can regularly talk to them is the reason that I only watch, like, smaller people now. I hate it when streamers ignore people that are talking, to be honest. There's some tiny stuff in the Light World town, but it just leads to new dialogue in future chapters. So, like, if I just go straight to Toriel's home without talking to anybody again, it's not gonna, like, mess up my file. Like, I'm not gonna get a worse experience than if I retraced every step. Like, for example, if I don't go talk to Rudolph and then talk to Noelle, am I gonna miss out on, like, future dialogue because of that interaction? Go to Asgore? I mean, I'll go to Asgore. I like him. I also trust Shulk's judgment. Shulk has probably played the early chapters of this game like 2 or 3 times over the years. I might have to stop by Sans Corner Shop and like get like 7 beers or something though. I think the ones that matter are Asgore, Sans, and Noelle. I guess I'll just do it anyway. I'll just speedrun mash through it. But it tends to be the clearer actions that are remembered. See, now I just want to talk to every NPC again. Now I'm paranoid. I'm at least gonna talk to, like, Elfies and Rudolph and Noelle and, Sans. True, because I guess, Asgore does give you flowers to give to Toriel, and that has a special interaction. I had to replay Chapter 2 on Switch because I wanted to have the save data there for game memory purposes. That gave me chills. Like, I don't think it's important if I talk to these guys again. But definitely the hospital stuff. It's interesting that, like, Toby can make these games feel so alive, considering the fact that, like, considering the fact that it is just like a top-down 2D RPG. It's not as expansive and realistic and big and expressive as something like Xenoblade, you know? But you can still jam-pack so much into here. Maybe I should have said no instead of yes, because he complimented how grown up I was last time. I probably don't have to read this dialogue again. Funny joke. You know the end Toby hate? Oh, okay. That message did not make a ton of sense. But, I know what you're talking about, actually, because I think what you're saying is people saw, like, the sprites in Undertale and were like, oh, he's pissing on Flowey, and then he changed it in Deltarune to be like, the sprite name is now not pissing or something. Okay, so you said Noelle Sands. See, and like I had that theory about Sans in Undertale having that secret room where the photo says like it's people you don't recognize, and I think the people that we don't recognize are the people in Deltarune world. And so it makes sense that he says he's never met me before. Like, I feel like he's not lying and joking. I feel like that's genuinely, like... I feel like that's genuine, because this is probably Sans' original universe or whatever. Obviously don't confirm or deny. Oh, true, because he does ask you whether or not you want to come over. True. And then Papyrus in here? Which still blows my mind, because I could have sworn that somebody was like, he's not in this game, dog. See, like, because I'm streaming, I have to mash through all this dialogue, but if I was playing solo, I would totally read all of this over again. And, like, that's the joyous part about missing things on a first run of like, an episodic type game, I think, is because there's so many little specific moments that you get to revisit and feel nostalgic about. Type beat. And it's crazy, too, because, like, my playtime's probably nearing 10 hours now, all from Chapter 1. Not even on Chapter 2 or 3 yet. Apparently 3 and 4 are the best. Which is the crazy part to think about. Oh, cool thing about this, though, is I was disappointed that I missed out on dialogue I wanted to hear from Noelle because I used the funny chalk answer. So if I ask about Susie, she's like, tell me something about Susie or whatever, right? And then I said, eats chalk. She's terrible. She's nice. But I want to know what this one is. What? She's a nice person? Really? Like, truly? Honestly, truly? I mean, that's just what I was hoping, but wait. This isn't another trick, is it, Chris? Like when you put ketchup on your arms and told me it was blood. Why is Chris just such an asshole? I kind of want to reread the key thing. Two is the second best chapter. That's big praise. I feel like that one shook the internet even harder than the initial demo. Why don't I ask my mom for the key? She doesn't like it when I bother her when she's working. The thing is about that is, like, I wrote that off initially on my first go of this segment, but now I'm thinking, like, what if that comes up later? Like, what if that's a real problem? Because that don't sound like a very good parent, and it's the fact that her dad is, like, low-key dying, but the mom is just kind of, like, a little neglectful. Like, that seems like an interesting... Seems like an interesting pattern, like, not pattern, but, like, connection to things. So, I mean, I talked to Sans, Noelle, Rudolph, Asgore. I shouldn't have missed anything important, right? I can probably go in here. Okay, I trust Schultz. Welcome home, honey. Isn't there like a special pie dialogue or something? Oh yeah, flowers, I want to do that. Azrael. Super Smash Bros. Reference. Funny horns. Pie. You do not look quite like yourself, and then he tears his soul out of his body. I don't even know what to make of that. Like, just got the Chara Undertale shirt, like, what else am I supposed to think? You even got the hallway that's similar to the hallway in Undertale. Crazy how the town segment took me genuinely like an hour on its own on my first go. Just out of like sheer fascination. I'm watching the stream while trying to S-rank every level in Unleashed. This game is kicking my ass. Dude, Davey, that is the chillest, coolest thing you could have said. I'm out here grinding an RPG, and in my Sonic-oriented community, we got someone using it as fuel to push through Unleashed S-ranks. That is the type of stuff that I used to do, like, years ago. Like, I know what it's like in that position, and I hope that this is, like, premium vibes. That is the coolest thing ever, in my opinion. I haven't heard a single person say anything bad about a singular chapter, Melvis, so... I guess that one goes without saying. And it's the knife, too. Like, there's nothing else that I can think. It's the shirt. Bro hates having a soul. It's the eyes, the smile. It's the knife. The knife was never mentioned. What else am I supposed to think? Why is that stupid bitch here? Don't try telling me, like, oh, the genocide run of Undertale is canon or whatever. Like, no. Totally, it's not. Obviously, do not say anything if you know anything. See, that's part of what made me so excited about hearing that, Melvis, is the fact that Unleashed is a game that will kick your ass. Like, the fact that you're using this as fuel for that game, that's sick. I said it last time, but I always thought this song was for Undertale. But it's for this. That's how old this song is. Like I got successfully tricked into thinking that. It's so weird seeing the to be continued here and not knowing anything that's about to happen afterwards. Because, like, to me, I just got the same experience as everybody that played the demo 7 years ago, right? But now I can actually go forward. And that's exactly what we're doing now. Oh, that's cool. You guys don't see it, but when you boot a game on Steam, it says access the community while playing. The fact that that just booted tells me that each chapter is like its own EXE, which makes a lot of sense. Oh! This title screen is different. I don't know if anybody was here from last stream, but when I was on the file select page after beating chapter 1, I was like, I wonder if the background art and the music changes, and it does. This one doesn't sound like as outwardly in your face good, but I think it's the low keyness of it with like the chill colors of the Deltarune door in the back that make me feel like interested, a faint glow. That's the perfect name for it, because it's like, this song is good, but it's not there yet. It's not at its peak, it's not at its crescendo. Chapter 2 in file slot 1. Chap 2 is peak. Guys, I'm gonna become a big shot, right? Chris! Chris, honey! Are you awake? Wait! Is that a knife? Imagine waiting Imagine waiting 3 years for that! No, that was a bad dream. That didn't happen. Chris, did you eat all the pie? Wait, I have an idea. What if the little gremlin we saw at the end of chapter 1 is the guy that was doing all that devious shit that the townspeople were telling me about? Like, Chris, you would hide here and scare people, or you would prank, or you would lie, or you would just eat all the food without having another reason to be at the church. What if it was this fucker? Schultz says at YouTube chat, pipe down. I'm guessing that's in reference to any kind of spoilers. I don't know if I want to read the chat on YouTube for like 30 seconds. I don't want to get spoiled on anything, potentially. Am I going to have to lock the oven again? Well, hurry out of bed. It's time for school. I won't make you moderate 2 chats, Schultz, but if you did want to, I could totally mod you there. Mr. Dolphin prefers to not be told anything about that he's not seen yet. Yep, that's what this is about. Good mod. That's why we pay you the big bucks and multiple streams on a network. On the computer's desktop is a folder called Epic Games Stuff. It's a poorly drawn design for a game. That's meta. Seems the last boss is a creature with giant rainbow wings. Doesn't seem like this game ever saw the light of day. Bro was making Undertale, and he was the final boss. Yo, I really appreciate that, Schultz, genuinely. Okay, I'll go back to looking at YouTube chat now. Oh, someone spoiled a big thing? Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna look up. I'm just gonna look at new messages. It's what they call you. I knew it would be worth coming back to the mirror. I wonder if that changes every chapter. Yeah, that's why I smiled so hard, sub. It's the fact that it's basically a meta reference to probably what Toby went through trying to make the game, and it's the fact that Azrael's the one making the game in universe. So they just, I guess, offhandedly reference Azrael Dreamer's true form. Chariel. Well, shall we go? Another day, another dollar. Took him 3 years to go to day 2 of school. I hate it when people don't respect when it comes to spoilers. I mean, I do too, obviously. And I'm much more aggressive about it when it's not my stream. But like... it just always comes down to somebody being really excited that somebody else is experiencing something that they really enjoy. And they just get too ambitious and they just say something that they really shouldn't. That's what it always is every time, outside for the very obvious bad actors. I only ever played the first chapter of this game, but I might play the rest because it looks pretty cool. Dude, sub, you gotta. I mean, I don't know how you got to the end of chap 1 and we're like, I'm done. Treat the school property like you treat people. Okay, I'll keep kicking it. Next time I'll aim for your vitals. I have a question. What do you not want other people to spoil? Everything? Like, even little funny jokes? The kind of stuff that I'm chill with is, like, really small stuff that I might not see ever. Like, I went to drop the tutorial manual, and Relsei gave it back to me, and I thought, oh, I can't drop this item. But somebody in chat was like, what if you dropped it again? And I did that, and I got rid of the item, and I would not have known that otherwise. So really tiny stuff like that is what I'm super chill with. Yeah, like Schultz said, just don't say anything that I haven't seen already, you know? And if you're not sure, then just zip it, you know? The one time I was cool with, like, backseat or anything like that is when I just didn't want to backtrack to the castle to get the key for Jevil, and I was like, guys, what's the combination? And I'll usually make it obvious, right? I was like, that's fun, but wasn't itching for more and didn't play more on 2 release. Makes sense, because, like, I did download this demo when it first came out, and I was like, this looks peak, but I'm not going to enjoy it because I didn't finish Undertale. And I was like, that's fine with me, I just won't play it for 6 years. In any case, good morning, class. We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? I guess I could read the... Ah, trouble yourself not, Noel! I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. That's okay, I can... Ahem! Page 142. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Times are pretty good, times are pretty bad. Mediocre times, iffy times, so-so times. Bro, it's just like Persona. He fell asleep in class. Toby Fox loves Persona 5. I wonder if the group project is somehow going to be important to a later part of the game. I thought the first chapter was good. I just fell out of Undertale phase a long time ago. I know what you mean. Like, I played 12 hours of Hollow Knight, and I did Mantis Lords and, like, all the optional stuff I could. I got a little bit overwhelmed by the scale of new things that opened up, like, partway through the game. And I was like, cool, I'll take a break. And so far, that break has lasted 2.5 years. So, I know what you mean. And I'm not judging. I was just curious. I agree, Melvis. Like, people were really chill in the Chapter 1 stream. I'm not mad, just concerned. Usually you only sleep through the start. Is there something wrong with your body? Have you maybe gone to a dark realm that's giving you dark cancer? This whole partner thing, you didn't lose sleep over it, did you? Actually, my sleep quality increased. That's good, I think. Maybe you were just staying up all night talking to Azrael again. I hope the internet gets fixed soon. So we haven't actually had contact with Azrael, which is a thing that I was asking about last stream. I wonder if she has another. Yeah, if you guys need to sleep, go sleep. The VOD will always be available. I mean, hey, if you think 12 is a late time to be up, for me, a late time is like 3. Going to sleep at 1 or 2 a.m. for me is like early and good. But I will say, after I did a 9.5 hour stream, I like changed the bedding on my bed and immediately passed out after clicking end stream. Like I instantly clocked out and then woke up at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. Well, look who it is. The school zombie. You were sleeping like a corpse all class. What's the matter? Had trouble getting Betty by last night. Me too, Chris. Like I could sleep after yesterday. Just waiting for today felt like years. Did all that stuff happen? Lance or Rel say everyone. Are they still... Look, you've been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already. Like I said last stream too, like the events in this game, the quote-unquote cutscenes, they're edited like a YouTube poop, I swear to God. Like the way that it just cuts abruptly. Especially with the one puzzle guy in chapter 1. The way that he would talk with like no grammar and shit. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we open this and there's nothing inside, will we still be... Screw it, let's just open it already. Susie? Yeah? That's a really good sprite. Hey, we actually get to see her eyes when she's looking at Noelle. Noelle, hey, what the hell are you doing here? Sorry to bother you, but, Bergley and I were gonna go to the library to do some research for our group projects, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you can come too, I mean, we're, like, busy with, hanging out alone in the closet. Crime! I feel like this one's funnier, though. You know, just chilling out alone in the closet. Just two friends chilling out in the closet like normal. Touching brooms and stuff. Uh-oh? Well, that sounds just... Have fun, you two. I'll be at the library. It would mean a lot to me. Wait, is this a special event because I talked to Noelle in Chapter 1? Surely not. Surely this is just a part of the main story. But that'd be so cool. Because she did, like, ask about Susie. Because she obviously liked Susie. Duh. Susie, I have something for you. Okay, see you, bye. It's a lunchbox. Full of But I didn't select the chalk dialogue this time. She had chalk the whole time? And she didn't give it to Alphys? A little hoarder. I am Tommy the Pencil and I hate this game. All because I'm Tommy the Pencil. That sounds like an enemy that would be in this game. For all I know, that's a roleplay. 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.? 3 a.m. Yeah. If I stay up past 5 a.m. usually, I'll just stay up for the rest of the day. That's why on my very first stream on the channel, I was awake for 26 hours. Hold up, I've never seen this before? You've never seen the Noelle interaction? Really good song, by the way. Schultz, do you know the name to this one, too? Why would Noelle ask me to do homework with her? Death wish much? Does she wanna fail? Maybe she just likes you or something. Wait a second. Wait a second. Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And, like, blushing and stuff? Wow, Toby's really spelling it out for the people that deny the existence of gay people. Chris, you don't think she's onto our secret identities? You know, this dark world stuff? Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, you know? We wouldn't want more party members. Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Girl next door? Isn't Noelle, like, she lives close to Chris, right? And their families used to be, like, friends and whatnot. Oh, it's so interesting how, like, the light world, like, all the UI, character portraits, all of it is, like, directly taken from Undertale. It's, like, the outdated style of artwork, but everything in the dark world is, like, more professional and detailed and updated, like, even all the way down to the chat box for NPCs. And, like, when you saw them transform, Light World Chris didn't really have a lot of shading on him, but Dark World Chris does. It's like, when you go to the Dark World, everything is completely updated. YouTube chat is in a completely different universe right now. This is because Light World is nostalgia baiting, yeah, and Toby Fox can't think up new characters or new ideas, and he just has to resort to fan service to sell his games. I'm nostalgic for 2 weeks ago when I played Undertale. Oh, Melvis said the name too. Cool. The Noel interaction is normal, the chalk isn't. Mindblower, that's so interesting to me because... Oh, hi, Polly. You're back from Unleashed? That is so funny because somebody else in chat is playing Unleashed while lurking the stream. I think their name was Dave something. Maybe I got that wrong. I'm trying to look for it. There's a lot of messages. Never mind. I might get spoiled by scrolling back up. That's so cool that we got multiple people in here. Yeah, you missed Tommy the Pencil coming in here. And I just beat Jevil in one attempt, re-cleared Chapter 1, and now I'm starting Chapter 2. Chris is non-binary, I'm pretty sure. I guess that makes sense. Nothing was explicitly stated, and I'm pretty sure Toby has gone on... Davey, yeah. I think Toby has gone on record to say that these characters, like, don't have anything particular in mind. It's been ever so long. Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, it's been, like, what, a day? Oh, that is short, isn't it? It's just that I've never had friends before, so I've never waited so long to see them again, either. Fine, I guess we'll try to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? If he's still alive. Maybe he died with the fountain. Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? Where's everybody? I guess we never got to use these shops. Worry not, Susie, you'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, alright? He looks so smug under his glasses. Kinda miss when he was a silhouette. It's kind of raw that an entire character's design was kept a secret for the whole first chapter of the game. Bro waited one day and went insane. That's why I went live again today, even though I screwed my voice and got really tired after a 9.5 hour session yesterday. I can't wait for Tommy to get tired, and then he'll start sucking on his thumb and fall asleep like the little baby he is, on some Tommy Pickles shit. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or anything. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world, and go to the classroom to the east, and then we're gonna, like, knock all the stuff back on the floor, and then they're all gonna live. Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here? We gotta kill Tommy. Good message, Phil. That looks awesome. Wait, I kind of want to talk to Susie. Chris, go to the classroom. I mean, guys, and if you don't really fuck with Tommy the Pencil in YouTube chat, I can get rid of him. You just gotta say the word. I don't really mind. He's not really doing much. So Rouse, you're not gonna put your hat back on? Why? Did I look cuter before? You kinda did, though. Uh-oh. Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm gaming, bro.
Yes, you say gaming, bro. You're not getting done.
Hey, don't forget this.
Hey.
That's yours.
No,
You own it now.
It's the McDonald's.
That's yours. You can keep it.
McDonald's.
You get to eat it.
It's the McDonald's.
Yeah, it's from McDonald's.
Oh no! McDonald's!
Yeah, he works at McDonald's. I agree. You're spitting facts, dude. Thanks. Sorry, I got, raided. I got swatted by Tommy the Pencil. That was him. Hi, Gray. I saw you as soon as you popped in there. Aw, Tommy, we're gonna start spamming the chat now? Really? I was having some fun with you, but now I gotta get rid of you, dude. Really? Damn. I had to burn Tommy the Pencil at the stake. Sorry, now I gotta see what I missed out on. I think that's the first person that I've actually banned. Like, a first real person. Tommy is freaking steamed. What did I miss? Lots of Tommy nonsense. What should I order for fast food? Do you like chicken sandwiches? Get, like, some Popeyes or something, dude. That was Tommy. Yeah, the person that showed up. Oh, true. Speaking of that, Melvis, I tried stopping pre-roll ads on Twitch so that people can click on the stream without being kidnapped into watching 4, like, ads. I hope that did something. Because Twitch has a terrible ad problem compared to YouTube. It's crazy that I was probably like Tommy when I was a kid. I think we all were. Hecking Chonker. Amazing, amazing name. Like, especially in the Undertale Deltarune circles, because of the nature of its humor being so goofy, I think it attracts immature people. And it's not bad to be immature. Everybody's done it. That's how you get mature. But it's like when you start spamming the chat and making it annoying, then I gotta get rid of the pencil. I gotta shred it. Everyone loves the name. What would you change it to? What would be your, like, legit, genuine username? I've known a lot of people that have, like, stuck onto a joke name, but, like, didn't change it just because they were known as that even though they wanted something else. Is it a hot take to say chicken sandwiches suck kinda ass and I'd rather have fried chicken on its own? They're probably better on their own if you're getting quality stuff that's juicy, but sometimes they're just like a shitty little chicken sandwich with a lot of mayo spread on it, you know? And, like, if there's a lot of breading, it's better on its own. If there's little breading, if it's thin, then it's pretty good on a sandwich, and I love it with lettuce, you know? My actual username is just sub, but on sites where usernames are taken, it's Twooey sub. Like, the world ends with you? You put Twooey in your full name? That's chills, dude. You don't think bread matches with chicken in your palate? Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like bread in chicken is not very good, but bun in chicken, different texture is really good. Can I call you Deck Captain Dread? If you want to type that out every single time, go for it, I guess. I'm not gonna stop you, man. But you also don't get a glaze like that. You think I look cuter now? You're making me blush. It was just nicer seeing less of you. It's like everybody's flirting with Susie right now. If you're bored, Susie, we could crochet some team scarves. Wait, crochet? Isn't that the game with the hammer? It's like knitting. Croquet. Alright, as long as I get to use the hammer. I like to believe that Relsei knit all of his clothes that he uses. I own Twooey Original on DS. I never really played it. I know that it's one of those games that heavily uses the touchscreen in an RPG format, though, which is sick as hell. And I thought the sequel looked really cool, the way that they finally updated... Like, not updated, but they made the art style look a bit more, like... I don't know, it's just, like, to more modern times. Not necessarily updated. But I like that it's like a cel-shaded 3D space. It's really cool. Never seen gameplay of it, though, and I feel like it got shafted in the marketing department. You know, it's funny that you say that, Mr. Green. You know, because the whole meme, the whole aesthetic with me is like, you know, Dolphin's deck, as in the deck of the ship, and the Steam Deck, and balancing on the head, just like Undertale with the. I mean, just there were several points in Undertale where you balance stuff in your head, but you know, my whole meme is basically like pirate ships and stuff, you know, and like sailing and Captain Dread. But it's funny you say that because YouTube members, their like name, whatever it is, you know how you can put in a name for tier 1s, blah, blah, blah. I just wrote part of the crew. So the members are part of the crew. And how is Chris doing? They're great, Tori. One of my favorite students, a real star. Oh, wonderful. They've not been up to anything strange. No, they've been... I'm doing something strange right now. They're normal. Well, that's just relieving. I just have been a little concerned lately. I like how she doesn't like make a point of pointing me out. She don't rat me out. She's chill like that. Just lately. You take it easy too, Elfies. I'm always cheering you on, alright? It's so cool seeing these two characters interact, because you didn't get that at all in Undertale. That's the really neat part about Deltarune as like a loose sequel, is the fact that we get to see more of characters that didn't get a lot and less of characters that did get a lot. Like, for example, you can openly talk to Asgore more than just at the very end of the game and kill him, you know? Yeah, Mr. Green pegged it for exactly what it is. It's just a kid. Just a guy with a lot of time on the internet. His whole thing was a gimmick account anyway. You can't take that too seriously. But, yeah, like, Elfies did get a lot, but she never got to interact with Toriel. There's that one neutral ending where it, like, kind of says, like, oh, Toriel fired Elfies as the scientific guard or whatever. I can't take it anymore. That's okay, Mindblower. Thanks for showing up anyway. I'm so sorry that it's that late for you, dude. Like, for me, it's only 4 p.m., dog. Jeez, guys. I wonder how so many people with that time zone have found me. The VOD will always be available. I'll try to yap as much as I can. I'm probably not going to stream for much longer either. I think I'm probably going to be on for 1 more hour. I'm going to take it easy today because I had a 9.5 hour session earlier. Yesterday. Guess who's back, clowns? Lancer! 3 years for that animation. That was worth it. You have fun sleeping, Mindblower. Don't collapse, man. $7 p.m. for you guys? But what happened to Lancer's Castle? It's just so hard to juggle it. You know, there's that whole meme with streaming where it's like, if you stream really early in the day, it's like, yeah, it's finally an EU-friendly stream. But then it's like, I don't always want to stream early in the day because people are going to work and stuff, you know? I appreciate that sub. Let me see what you said about Twooey as well. I'm not worried about Neo Twooey sales because it was a budget game and every Squeenix game apparently underperformed. They're greedy, that's why they say that. And they also didn't market Neo at all. And I think the important part is just the fact that Neo is out. Because we're not in hell where we're thinking like, oh, they won't get funding for a sequel. No, we got the sequel, it's there, you know? Gone? Right, when Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared. See, that's what I was worried about. I was worried that Lancer would disappear when the fountain was gone. My sleep schedule is messed up beyond repair. I censor myself for the kids. For the past 10 years, I feel like I've been pretty fortunate at my ability to fix my sleep. My sleep is weird because it's really hard for me to fall asleep most of the time. Like, or stay asleep rather. I will sleep for 1 hour after being awake for like 20, and then I feel energized for the rest of the day after sleeping 1 hour. It sucks ass. It does, because I will burn out earlier in the day because of it. But the medication I take for ADHD, like, that does keep you awake when you need to pull a 24-hour to reset your sleep, which is what I did when I was up for 26 hours on my first stream. I wouldn't recommend doing that all the time, of course, but it's kind of like my little cheat code for resetting sleep. Like Captain Dread, yeah, because he's just got PTSD. He feels the ship rock a little too hard, and then he wakes up. Chris, as you bring Dark World denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform to this town more and more. We get to develop a town through the course of several chapters? Bro, we get a hub world? Oh, so that means the closet will always be our entrance. I thought that maybe later in the game we would get multiple entrances in different places once we seal fountains. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited. No way! That's a mechanic that nobody talked about. That I haven't seen, rather. Like, what? Wow. Listening? Dude. Instead of just a good ending, we get a whole ass town building aspect? What? What is this, a cozy farming life sim? My castle town. Dude, my village is #1. Yeah, I mean, like, how many sequels can you even make for Twooey? I feel like it was kind of weird that they made a second one, because from what I saw of the first one, it felt pretty self-contained. Anyone play Penny's Big Breakaway? I haven't. I've been waiting for it to go on a pretty steep sale. I just haven't been able to afford a lot of games recently. But that game looks like it'll be the easiest 100% of my life. Like, I don't even have to debate if I'm going to do that. The moveset looks a little mashy. But, I mean, I think it's worth the experience and the weight of the Mania devs, you know? I was sad I couldn't support it on release, but I think a sale anytime is better than never. I was listening to this one for a 30-minute loop while I was washing dishes. You gave me an idea. I hate washing dishes without listening to things. That's an amazing idea. That sounds like relaxing. We'll ride into any storm with you, Captain. Yeah, the storm of today is avoiding Chapter 2 spoilers and Tommy the Pencil. So we're doing good so far. Ah, thou hast transplantedeth to us to thine castle town, and a true lie, a magnificenteth town of castles, it arts. But oh, something arts lackingth, it feeleth. Couldst thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something? I'm trying my hardest, man. That's so hard to read sometimes. Hi, Embrusp. Embrusp? Are you a Delta head? A Deltaruner? Someone told me how to properly say this guy's name, Swift. I don't remember. Do you know? Is it like Rule? Rule? Is that his name? Because I was reading it literally. Rules, yeah. Rules card. And it feels like a game that should have exploded in popularity but stayed on the down low. I think the #1 thing that hurt that game was the fact that they shadow dropped it and didn't have marketing leading up to a release. They like had 2 trailers and a Nintendo Direct and kind of relied on that, and they just dropped the game out of nowhere. And people were like, oh, it's out, I guess. And then people talked about it for 1 week, mainly to point out the bugs in the game because it was shadow dropped and had issues. And I didn't really hear much about it after that. I saw a few speedruns. People were like, oh, the movement is so cracked. But people say that about every 3D platformer now. They didn't really say anything that was, like, special or different, and I feel like it flew under people's radar, similar to how it flew under mine. Like, I didn't get it immediately when it was hot, and now I'm just like, I mean, if I play it 5 years from now, that's fine. Same thing happened with Hi-Fi Rush, where it was one of the best Xbox games and nobody talked about it. I was afraid that was going to happen to Pizza Tower, but the exact opposite happened. It's why I was so hell-bent on getting my name in the credits of that game. And I think the fact that it's so popular now makes it cooler that I have my name in the credits. Lancer hath benounced me to vice father. For thence I do all the cooking and cleaning. Perhaps if I shouldeth seeketh a new employer. Bakery. Oh, bake sale. Who did this artwork? The background pixels here. I like that the menu kind of vaguely looks like one of the Undertale fonts. Mamma Mia! Well, welcome to Top Bakery. I'm the bakery smith Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills, I can fuse items. Ooh, you could still use him. Bread? What is this technique you speak of? Oh ho! I am Chef Lancer. Try my delicious hand-formed cookies. They're free for a price. $0. Why is it yellow? Heals 1 HP. Would you hire Rules Card if he came in with his resume? What am I hiring him for, though? I'm not looking for employees. Sorry, I gotta catch up on Chatterooskies here, guys. I might get to, like, the first or second area after the town, and then I might call it for today. Still kind of recharging. Piss cookie. I don't think Lancer can piss. He's too round. Yeah, like, Mondi, I think shadow dropping your game and expecting it to sell well is the same as, like, releasing an unfinished version of your game in early access and expecting people to not see that as the official release of the game. You know? Like, with Framemakers, for example, 4 characters, but don't worry, we're adding all the content later. It's early access, which means it's not fully released. No, they're gonna see it as a full release, and you just killed the hype for your game permanently, because that's the conversation that surrounds it now. Same with the shadow drop. Like, it seems like the developers for Penny were rushed by their publisher, and their publisher told them to shadow drop that shit because they were getting impatient with it or something, or didn't have enough budget for marketing, and they had to release it with several bugs. You'll make puzzles for me? I mean, I might actually, low-key, because then I can solve everything pretty easily, and then, like, it boosts my ego. I'm a speedrunner and challenge runner of this game. It was such a blast no-hitting 1 and 2, and you're working on no-hitting 3 and 4. Has anybody, like, is there a recorded instance of anybody no-hitting 3 and 4? Oops, I'm gonna talk to him. Welcome to Dolphin Town. Hey, yo, what? What? Wait. No, the character I made, that's totally gonna influence the Dark World somehow. I wonder how his baldness will affect the lore. The YouTube chat is going so fast. My bad, guys. Shay's already up to crazy shenanigans. You know what's funny? Like, I know of Shay. I know Shay's a speedrunner for Undertale. I might have watched one of their videos before. But I didn't know they were like a challenge runner too, despite playing this very linear Undertale game for so many years. Would you say Shay is actually the best player? Because I find that there's a lot of times where the best player isn't necessarily, or sorry, the biggest content creator isn't necessarily the best player. For a long while. Whoops. There we go, Melvis. Wow, our house is a dojo. Makes me wanna fight. I'm Battles Master. Ask me about battles. Grazing. Hole. Hitbox. Shots aren't always as they appear. The bigger they are, the less to fear. You'll only get hurt a little on the inside. Take your pride and learn the size. Has Shay ever streamed Xenoblade? It'd be really cool if Shay streamed more than just Undertale, but I guess it might be really hard to appeal to an audience when you only do one thing, right? Which is why I'm like so happy that there are so many people watching Deltarune with me. Because I thought the expectation would just be, oh dude, you should stream Sonic every day. I hope I can get into uploading what I do, because I find it quite fun. Yeah, dude, if you're going out of your way to spend like 50, 100 plus hours doing one thing, record that for other people. It will inspire them. When I was young, on the internet, I would intentionally seek out difficult games, like I Want to Be the Guy, and Geometry Dash and whatnot, right? And like bullet hell games. Ironically, we're playing a bullet hell game here. And watching those challenge runs inspired me to play games better. Like, I probably would not have had the guts to fight Sans all these years later if I didn't do that when I was younger. Xenoblade 2 quite a few times. If those VODs are up, I will peep them, like on a YouTube account or something. Bulatro, that makes sense. Everyone streams Bulatro. I'm Battles Master. Ask me about battles. Grazing. Try to aim where you were, not where you want to go? What? Is this legit just more tutorials for things that I've been applying? This is some crazy assurance that you won't be stuck on this game and then complain about the tutorials like Xenoblade 2. Thanks for donating. Hee, looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you. Just hope you don't meet my friends. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Tell me there's an optional tournament like TTYD Chapter 3. It's for people that really suck at bullet hell games. I don't think I'm particularly amazing at bullet hell, but I one attempted the Photoshop Flowey fight, so that did a good job of making me feel amazing, even though bullet hell in Undertale and Deltarune is not particularly difficult, to be fair. I think Sans is the only one that I would say is like just straight up actually difficult, but still I beat that in one day. And there are harder games out there. There are probably harder mods out there. You love running Amori, Seiken Denetsu 3, and Deltarune. Definitely haven't heard of the second one, and I know Omori is like an RPG Maker game actually, but it looks very similar to Undertale in many ways, and I think came out very close to Undertale. I think I heard something like Toby was worried about Omori because they were doing something similar that he wanted to do in Deltarune. They're on Twitch. That's dangerous considering that there's a VOD limit on Twitch. I'm on the job. I'll cry at home with the kids. Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. Boss, you can act on this and spare on the same turn. You actually get rewarded for doing a tutorial. That was a really cool animation where he like faded back in and screamed. It came out in 2020. If an act will make an enemy red, use Relsei's Pacify right away. Of course, Pacify is magic. Wait, if they're red? I thought if it was blue. Oops. Sorry that I'm so silent right now. I think we're near the end of the stream. I think my power level is depleting. I would love to talk more about what's going on in chat. Reminder. These are more so a reminder because there were 3 years between 1 and 2. That makes a lot more sense. I totally would have forgot how the turn order with acting and doing spells with all 3 people worked if I waited 3 years. It took me until post-game boss for Chapter 1 to like fully get it. I just didn't have the TP at that time, that's why it didn't work. Okay, $1, sick. I'm just doing these because, like, dude, there is a whole ass, like, battle. There's a battle hub for this, and there's rewards for it, and there's special dialogue, and there's special sprites for these characters. Like, I gotta see everything. I feel bad about skipping the tutorial the first time around. Oh, did I fail? Undertale 2015, Deltarune 2018. And now I'm not allowed to read anymore. Because I need to focus. Like a good boy. It's like I'm trying to collect them by just grazing them. I'm like running into them. Fuck. I ran into the friendliness pellet. This isn't hard, I'm just like... I'm just fucked right now. I'm just like... exhausted, low-key. It's been a great stream, though. Here, let me read that. Chapter 2, 21, 3 and 4 and 25, Omori and 20. And I heard 5 is supposed to come out sometime next year, which leads me to believe that, like, low-key, 6 and 7 probably aren't coming out for another 3 years. I know they're working on multiple chapters simultaneously as well. So, maybe 6 and 7 will release dual the way that 3 and 4 did. Okay, now I'm locking in. I do like that they, like, low-key formatted a tutorial as a challenge. There should be more of these that aren't just tutorials, that are like, side mode things, you know? What am I supposed to do again? Timed. Giant bed. Crime. You know nothing about us, idiot! Have a good one, Tamaru. Thank you for being so active. You're the #1 in the YouTube leaderboard thing. Sorry that I'm not so active right now. Five, 6, and 7 are tomorrow. I believe that. Wait, why are we talking about Sonic Advance? Oh, see you later, Green. The vision in my eyes is getting too bright, guys. I'm losing it. I gotta end the session soon. I'm just like staring into nothingness. It's probably my medication, low-key. What? How am I supposed to know? Hole? Why was hole correct? I don't remember. Because the other ones were at least like NPC dialogue from Chapter 1. By the way, how brutal is that if you haven't played Chapter 1 in 3 years? 1 AM ain't bad. We're kind of in the tail end here. I kind of forgot what this challenge was in the first place, not gonna lie. If I remember correctly, 3, 4, and 5 were supposed to be released simultaneously. I forgot the reason why they left out 5. It'd probably take it too long if they waited. You know how much of a tease it would be if they did 3 chapters at once? Because the way people are gonna play this game is they're gonna bum rush everything to see the ending immediately. That's probably what they did with 3 and 4 releasing simultaneously, you know? So releasing 3 at once, and that's like 80% of the game's story right then and there. That'd be sad. I'm glad they're drip feeding it for once, because the thing is, big companies will drip feed their content, and they'll charge you every single fucking time. But Toby, that's a free update, boy. Oh, it's the tutorial area. Such is the way of the worm. Chris? Don't bother, it tastes awful. Toby got bored, so we released 3 and 4. How do you know that? Do you live with him? Are you his roommate? I've never been happier to see the chat so active, and that's such a bad time for my brain right now. This is the reading central with all the NPCs and stuff. Tried to stream 3 and 4, but I completely crashed. So I locked myself away from the internet until I found every inch of everything. What do you mean it completely crashed? Did you lose your file like I did with Undertale 4 times? Mamma Mia, I wanted to run the bakery, but someone was already there. They even use his catchphrase in the bakery. A cafe that serves pastries, what a disgrace. What sort of humiliating thing will happen next? What? What? What do you mean level? What? What is this? Chapter 1? It says the chapter? That's so cool. It sections them. It organizes them. An upload state? What website were you on? YouTube, I imagine? I'm pretty sure YouTube has a 12-hour limit under a certain amount of file size. He said it in an interview. He grew impatient, and he knew the community was growing impatient. Yeah, Team Cherry could learn a thing or two from that, probably. Deltarune's 4 price only being 25 is robbery. I was surprised it was that much, but I get it now that I'm sinking close to 10 hours into just 2 chapters. 10 hours is like 1 playthrough of Undertale, you know? But I think it was the correct idea to just do 2 instead of 3. I really do. Because, personally, I want this to last longer. You could say, like, oh, they already waited several years for 3 and 4, but, like, I don't know, like, something doesn't sit right with me, like, bomb rushing those 3 chapters, because, like, what else would you do? You have to do that. It's new content, dude, you gotta see everything. So I don't mind waiting a little bit longer, if it means that I get to savor it. I like that each of these have special dialogue, too. I'll probably have to read this at another time, though, because I feel like I've done a lot of nothing in Chapter 2 so far. This bundle? What do you mean the bundle? From what I understand, it's just a one-time purchase of the game, and they come as free updates. Place. I don't get it. How's that a recruit? It's kind of cool that you're customizing your own NPCs in your buildings. What is this, a sandbox game now? Lemonade Pass. Hathy kind of has boring dialogue. I might switch them. But I guess if I switched Hathy, I'd have to switch this fella too. Because of what he just said. I'm smelling the roses, man. I've probably spent an hour in the town already. Mon amigas, welcome to the bakery. I wish. 1 spin cake. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not like a whack-a-bump in Paper Mario where you can infinitely farm them. You have to consume it. That's smart. What's up with the jukebox, though? Looks like the Grillby's one. This chapter is 2 times as long as 10 hours? I don't know if I'll believe that. Maybe if you're going for hundo. Hey, they let him move in. He's no longer homeless. By the way, somebody here probably knows. The plushie with the long hair and the rabbit ears. Is that a reference to somebody else that worked on this game? Because it reminds me a lot of one of Temmie's OCs for like an animation that she made on her YouTube channel. But I don't know for sure. It's a reference to a Temmie game. Thank you, Mondi. That's exactly what I thought it was. That is so cute. I love when there are just blatant references inside of lore-rich universes. So here we are now in a new world, and right off the heels of defeating that clown. Incredible. Oh, what's that? Seems like he gave something to you? That's right, you must not have noticed it. That crystal, it's nearly invisible, but you've been holding it this whole time. Here, I'll take it off your hands and appraise it. Shadow crystals, so called because you can only see their shadow. Call it a premonition, but I get the feeling you may find more of these. If you continue to defeat strong adversaries like him, that is. If you can gather more shadow crystals, bring them here. Did I get a shadow crystal from Jevil? Yeah, Dweller's Empty Path. I remember watching the animation for that. I remember that name. Oh, that's true. I need to, like, heavily stock up on my items. Why does it say -1? Does that mean this equipment is weaker than what I have? Oops. The reason that I even ask is because it's blue, and I usually associate blue in the stats section as a good thing. Like in Xenoblade, if it's more attack value, it's blue. If it's less, it's red. I wonder, there aren't level ups in this game, so I wonder if your HP always stays the same. The thing is, I don't have a need for weapons right now. I guess I could get another Amber card for Rouse, probably. I don't remember if his equipment is maxed though. I can sell it. It'll probably be for less than I bought it, but I don't really care. I have plenty of opportunities to make money. It's funny too, because like, I legit have not seen footage of Chapter 2. I saw footage of Chapter 1 because it was like, oh, chill, new Undertale game, right? Recruits, storage. We get storage in Chapter 2. That's awesome. It took a whole chapter to get that, but it makes sense, like, lore-wise, because we're developing the town. It's a clean start for us here. We dimensional box up in this shit. So every save point has that. But what is recruits? Oh, this is like a checklist, I think, for every monster you encounter. Similar to like the Persona Compendium. My Castle Town. And like the whole save UI is different from Chapter 1. Fave Sonic character ever? I mean, it's Knuckles, obviously. But if I can't pick Knuckles, it's low-key Eggman. I love when he's actually intimidating. You can first fuse Amber cards into Silver cards at the bakery. Can I do that now? That'd be cool. I probably have to unequip it though, right? What, this is Persona again. This is Persona again. This is card fusions. And also the fact that, like, in Paper Mario, you can do the recipes. What the hell? I wonder how complicated these get, these fusions. Does this not give me better defense, I wonder? What if it just trades it for more money? There was not an element of, like, item strategy like this in Undertale. Undertale is so bare bones compared to this. This is what I expect out of an RPG. Especially an RPG that's this popular. It's crazy how simple Undertale is in comparison. Mr. Green, Silver cleared the fuck out of Zor and the Metal Virus. He'll always have that. And he aura farmed during Metal Virus again with his super form. Toby has no original ideas, man. He just played Persona once and he's like, that's it. Time to make $1 million. Chapter 2 is way better than 1. It's now the game is consistently peak. Chapter 1 is less organized. Dude, Chapter 1 still feels like a demo to me. The fact that we're getting so many brand new mechanics is wild. I kind of felt like Chapter 1 as a whole was just kind of another Undertale narratively. And the length of it is comparable too, I think. Like, there were so many story moments that reminded me of Undertale, but kind of like in this shortened, abridged version of it. And it felt like, it feels fitting that the first chapter of the game feels like one big tutorial or demo to, like, acclimate new players who aren't quite so familiar with these mechanics, because they maybe didn't play Undertale. It makes sense that a whole Chapter 1 would be that way, and then you start advancing everything, giving all the new mechanics, like some big, complicated, expensive JRPG game. Like, this feels like it's on scale with actual, real shit JRPGs now. What did I think about SBL? I mean, he felt real. I don't dislike how they interpreted him whatsoever. Spells. Oh, spell section. Dark Knight, Leader, Dark Prince. Actual role-playing elements, too, because you have more than one person. Silver card. I can't think about equipment right now. I'm at that point. I'm at that point where I don't think I can think about equipment. Yeah, I one-shotted Jevil. Like, one attempt at him, I mean. The thing that I like about Jevil, or the thing I like about SBO and IDW is that he's usually played for laughs, but they, like in the games and Sonic and X and whatnot, but they do a great job at making him competent and serious in IDW, and Metal Virus shows how serious he can be to an extreme degree. And then in the less important arcs, he goes back to being a little bit goofier, but still cool. So why am I looking at HP? Is it maybe related to equipment that you were talking about? I'm just too tired to do equipment right now. I'm gonna look at this book. From now on, Deltarune gets all the traditional RPG options. That is so chills to think about, man. Because, like, Chapter 1 is just like Undertale 2. Like, that's how you would expect Undertale 2 to play and be like, genuinely. But now, it's like, dude, no, you just bought a $60 JRPG. Like, welcome to the real game. You beat the tutorial, genuinely. Is this the manual that I dropped from Relsay? I mean, I don't really need to read any of this, do I? Yeah. I mean, I guess I could read recruits. If you spare or pacify enough enemies, they'll be recruited. Recruits will appear in your town. What happens if you get them all? Yeah, that's interesting. That's almost like low-key stolen from Genocide Route, where you check the save point to see how many are left in the area. It's very similar to this, but instead of killing, you're recruiting. I guess, like, none of them really do anything. There's not, like, a side mode or anything, like a monster battler, or, like, a Chow Garden. I am stronger, statistically. Do you, like... It doesn't seem like there's a level system in this game, but I guess every chapter you get stronger? And they treat that like a level up? Is that how it is? It's a bit scary moving to a new place, but as a ball, there's nothing to sphere. There's nothing to sphere except sphere. Oh, nothing to fear, but fear itself. Prince Relsay, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Wait, that's funny. I wish we could optionally, like, put the hat on, because I love his look. Of course I fuck with Lancer. There's nothing to dislike about Lancer. My favorite part about him is the fact that he's basically Bowser Jr., but actually good. And also, he has no walking animation. He's just a cryptid. I thought that I might have noticed that, Melvis, but I wasn't sure, because I remember being damaged a lot. You lever up after sealing the Card Kingdom Fountain. Was there like an indication of that? Like, did it specifically tell me that I leveled up? I level of violenced up? Ooh, this all looks like Temmie artwork. Just wanted to show off your huge house, huh? No, I wanted to show you what I wanted to show you is upstairs. This is my cauldron where I cook stew. Yep, apparently it is! Sorry if I just peeked the mic. See, what's funny, Toby programmed a walking animation but found it funnier if Lancer didn't. I found it funnier too. Do we have the sprites for his walking animation, or are those just, like, never gonna be released? Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. I like that it made the healing sound too. That's good continuity. I make it with spells. Now make a chocolate one. I'm kind of sad that Susie didn't snap at the nicest way of saying no. Does Rel say hold his arm, like hands behind his back, like politely? Living quarters. Oh, his bedroom. BF living quarters for bad guys. Do we see the king here? It's finally in protecting the jail. We've grown to love this hellish place where we dress as animals. Furry recruited. Welcome to the nation. It's cultural exchange. It is him with his fat rump and his hamster wheel. I want to see him running in that. Ah, the Lighteners. Have you come here to humiliate me? Hell yeah! Nah. Mr. King, the Lighteners returned everyone here safely. If you're willing to reconsider, then we might recruit you, and you can chill out in the not Grillby's. What? Live in a kingdom ruled by you? The Lighteners, little patsy? Staying in this cell is far less humiliating. Now, if you'll excuse me, my giant hamster wheel is getting cold. I must microwave it. Oh, he's even got a hamster water. It'd be cool if every, like, boss that you beat in the chapters, like, fills up this cage. Yeah, I like the king. I don't like that he lies and betrays, but that's kind of his job as a villain. I just don't like fucking little weasels. But, his design is aura as hell, especially when he's wearing the cape. He's got the classic monster mouth in the stomach. He uses his spade tail as his own weapon. Like, a lot about the card aesthetics in this game feel like aesthetical tropes from other things I've seen many times, so I'm not surprised by a lot of his design choices, but I respect them because they feel correct, if you know what I mean. Your prejudice made my bluff too effective, I see. That's a really smart line. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce off because he's buoyant. I said that! I said that in Chapter 1. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. We're done talking to you. We have nothing to discuss. I want to talk about that bouncy little pumpkin. Sigh, I have to progress the story. That door looks like it's from Fairly Odd Parents. I made rooms for you in the castle. Hi, Tamara. I was talking about his music when I had to redo his fight. Whoa! That's raw. I really appreciate how older pixel games have to use a limited palette, and newer games nowadays just use it as like an aesthetical choice to like exercise their like artistic abilities. But yeah, I was talking about the King's boss fight theme, Chaos King or something, I think it's called. And I was like, I've heard it in so many things offhandedly that it unfortunately doesn't hit as hard as I wish it would if I was completely unspoiled on that. I hate that I have 10-second chat delay in EU. To be fair, I also sometimes just don't read things as soon as they get posted. It's your bed. Fascinating that the Deltarune's colors changed here to kind of represent us. You throw it directly in there. Oh, you know what I just noticed? I have trophies and accomplishments on this shelf, whereas my Light World room looks very similar to this, but my shelf is barren and empty and naked. I'm not sleepy, I'm just a little tired in a different way. Like you might hear it in my voice. I'm not as loud. You can wear whatever you want. Except for the fact that I'm forced to wear this awesome fucking battle armor every time I'm in Dark World.
Hey, I can see shadows.
Guys, we got fan art. It's Shadow the Hedgehog. That's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Look at shadow. I love
He's even got the Deltarune, dude. The purple thing? That's the Deltarune. That's him. That's IDW 81. Thank you, Ian Flynn. Yeah, dap me up. Yeah.
Shadow.
What's that?
Shadow.
Yeah.
He's like a shadow.
He's got aura, dude. Can you say aura?
Oh, just say.
What's that?
I don't know.
No, I agree. Like, I agree with you. For sure. Can you say aura? Good moves, bro. Can you say aura, Serena?
Why?
Can you say aura?
Aura?
Yeah, aura.
It is aura. Why is it aura doing?
What's that?
I don't know. What is it doing?
Chatting, talking, loring. Telling me lore.
Talking? Yeah.
Can you do a backflip, bro? Can you do a backflip, bro?
I'm just stuck you that. I just went to you that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Avad, I even got an emote of him too. I forcefully took this picture of him in my home. Nice, keep learning, little mate. And Susie, this is your room. I tried to make it something you would like, but you could put anything else you want in here too. Really hope you like it. This is actually an awesome room. It's got horns on it's got horns on everything, even just regular furniture. That art is the coolest. Niku, I agree. People should draw that exact design of him too. No way, this is like some kind of knowing smile or something. I wonder if Susie actually even has a room back in the Light World. Like, what's her home life like? How long did it take you to do this? Well, ever since I last saw you two. Wow, Rousey tanked that. You sure he's not the tank of the group? I think she likes it, Chris. Jealous I got the cool room. Look, Chris. I like that there's even like the, I don't know, like the wood panel floor. It's like peeling. Mirrors my room. Why is there a crown on the lamp? Cool, I'll read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. Spitting facts. That on the ground is a rude buster. Is that like the wave effect that comes out of her attack animation? Spiky and dangerous clothing. All the other clothes are ripping each other into shreds. Jealous yet, Chris? Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa, pieces of ice, black crumbs from the toaster, jawbreakers. Oh, and like actual food too. Cool spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally, some convenience. Man, just Susie is just so Bowser core. Susie's like the unofficial daughter of Bowser. I feel like I tapped everything in here. I like that my room looks like constellations and the waterfall area. And then Susie's room, dude. This is just King Bowser's room. True! That is a sound effect he likes. It's like we just stole that one person's house with the holes. Lancer, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a nice young lad. He helps my dear wife get over that road. A room as sick as you? Whoa, I want to see. I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's got a door, you know. A door? I thought you already had a bed. No, that was for the bike. Where'd the bike go? Is there a room for the bike? Please tell me there's a room just for the bike. I love my whole full floors. Hey, Relse, what's up there? Oh, just more rooms as I'm renovating. More party members, unironically, though? Don't say anything if there actually is. I expected this game to only have 3 because, you know, like, it's the legend. But, like, what if there's more? It could also just be for NPCs because Lancer isn't a part of the party, but, you know, what if? Yeah, like, we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. I thought you were gonna stop making fun of Relse. You ain't getting cake now, brother. Alright, I'm vibing. I think I'm gonna play until I get to the next, like, full RPG area. Feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave. I mean, I've seen most everything. Right? Until I'm ready to leave? How do I know if I'm ready to leave? There's a room for the bike? Did I miss it? Oh wait, I think that was new dialogue. Damn, I didn't see it. I clicked by it too fast. I wasn't thinking about it. Do I just go back to the entrance of the town and then leave? Really? Oh, I think I know what that's a reference to. Umbrusp. Embrusp. You're speaking in tongues that I don't understand right now in my tired state, Tamara. Oh, it's the hole that we fell on. Oh, this is Mr. Society, right? You think so, Gray? I was honestly a little bit worried that because I'm tired, it would be boring. I think maybe the music is doing heavy lifting right now. It's like this walnut, but way bigger. Maybe there'll be something in that hole eventually. I wonder if I can keep going to the right. Thank you, Mr. Green. You guys are inspiring confidence in me. Oh, this is the thing that's in the main menu. I like being like this. Don't tell anybody. You got a normal body, bro. It's fine. It may never open again. That shit's low-key gonna open again. Inspiring confidants, just like Persona 5. I stole from Persona. Toby Fox's influence is wearing off on me. Wait, Chris, you're leaving? But we just got here. Man, I don't want to go do our group project. Oh, you two have homework? Relsay can be our third? Susie, Chris, you had to do it right away. School's important. I banish you from this kingdom until you start your project. Oh wait, Lancer, perhaps you shouldn't. You guys lied. He does have a walk-in animation. Don't join my inventory too. Feareth not, I too shall assisteth. We're good. Aha, quite. We as a team art good. Good luck today, Chris. See you soon. Tell me that they have special, like, descriptions written for them. Oh, I'm a tough boy. Treat me like one of your items. I can be... Nope. Thou gazeth upon a man most handsometh. This daringest genius adoreth beyondeth all... Okay. Bro missed the Star Walker's secret. Whatever that means? I've been irreversibly spoiled, and now my playthrough's ruined, man. Why can't I use rule? So I wonder if there's actually going to be RPG gameplay in Chapter 2. Probably don't answer that. I'd rather just find out, you know, but... I'm going to save the world by doing my group project, dude. Lancer, where are you? Damn, guess he skipped out after all, huh? I'm going to, like, reach into my pocket and grab, like, a spade card. And that's going to be him. Oh. Hi.
I want it.
What's up?
I get you.
What's that?
It's Sonic.
Dude, that is peak.
No! It's you, Sonic.
Yeah, that's him.
No, it's Sonic.
It's Sonic.
No, it's Sonic.
Yeah, it's Sonic.
No, it's Sonic.
No, I agree, though. Like, I get you, for sure.
Oh, you spin around. No, you just say.
What's that?
Just say.
No, that's Sonic.
I don't know it's the same guy. I just say. Yeah.
My man.
She keeps drawing Sonic characters.
She is gonna be the next comic artist.
I know, right?
I hope you guys like those extremely planned segments. I commissioned an artist for this stream. It's a picture of you playing video games with your brother. Your brother's using the knockoff controller. Aw, what a kind big bro. It's an orange. She changed it from the apple. It's unknown if it's safe for teachers to consume this. You guys should draw fan art of their design of Sonic. I like that the lights are on because, like, it's not the end of school right now. The throne of the gods grows higher. Is this hubris? That's just gonna reach the ceiling and fall over. Oops. You guys like clicking sounds? I do too. I thought that was real. In my headphones, I thought that was happening around me. Real life. Niku, you should draw Chester Cheeto hitting the SA1 pose. Wait. No, I don't want to advance the story. I was trying to avoid the story. I don't know, Susie, but I don't want to talk about this. I want to go check Undyne. Let's play space pinball on the computer. Don't force me to do Dark World stuff. I want to talk to Undyne. I specifically avoided her because I thought it was the main story. Don't force me in. I need to talk to Undyne. Let's use the computer at my house. I want to talk. I'm never seeing that scene. I'm never seeing that scene. It's gone. No, I want to talk to Undyne. No. What? Who? Listening? Sorry about that little mishap, guys. I'm still rattled over the Sonic fan art. That shit, like, rocked my world. I feel like my mortal eyes couldn't even comprehend it. Wait, what's cheating? What did I do that was cheating? I just want to see Undyne again. So the good thing is, I think I'm primarily going to stream on weekends, so I'm probably going to give myself the week to heal my voice. And then the next time, I will, the next time I do weekend streams, I'll be way more talkative. A dolphin carrot in Xenoblade 1. I heard a dog was over here doing donuts, so I sped over here, but I actually learned donuts is actually the name of a special attack for cars. Ooh. Darn. I was just directing traffic as normal when a little dog drove into one of these toy cars into the middle of the street and started doing donuts. In the chaos, all the cars in town got jammed up. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but ordinary citizens like you gotta get out of here.
Hey, a big kitty cat.
That's awesome, dude. You guys like anglers? That's Big the Cat, brother man. Thank you. I'll be paying you $400, okay? USD. Go buy yourself a house. Love that guy. What's my favorite character in Deltarune? If I can't pick an Undertale character like Asgore, it might be between Relsei and Susie, but I think Susie wins just because she's just Bowser 2.0, you know? I totally forgot that, a dolphin carrot was a thing. He looked like a purple Mike Wazowski, Paulie. I paid good money on that commission, and I'm happy with it. Is there a Susie plushie? A bot? Are you talking about the classic a Steven Universe parody animation. I rewatched that right after I beat the game a few weeks back. I used to like bang that shit on loop as a kid. I thought it was the coolest thing ever because I used to LARP as an Undertale fan. And now I LARP as an Earthbound fan. I thought it was like the rawest thing I'd ever seen in my life. The wires, the wires! Embrus, you were here for a very long time, and I was like really tired on my own, and I feel like my commentary wasn't as good as it usually was, so like the fact that you even wanted to stay for that long is so cool. Don't worry about it at all, man. Thanks for the good convo. And you guys talking to yourself while I'm tired is like so good for me. Did they get attacked or something? Yeah, even people in Twitch chat are saying goodbye to Embrus. From another universe. Everyone else has been. Save us, she's going to. Somebody help me. Oh, that's Noelle. She went to the computer lab, right? I'm hype, Seal. I'm hype. Right before I reloaded my file, I was like, shit, I have to reload the file. I like LARPing as fans because I can't play enough video games in my free time, so I like pretending that I'm nostalgic for games I didn't play. Cool that you're here, just wait! Get out of here before it's too late! I like that in her Dark World form, she looks like an angel you would put on a Christmas tree. The alien. Hell of a study session! Who the hell are you? I am known as serial number... But you foolish children may call me... Queen! Huh, like we're gonna call you Queen. Queen. This is giving like Queen Shroob vibes from Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. Well look, Queen, we're not children. Teens are merely big children, and adults are even bigger children. Doesn't that make you a child too, then? I am a computer. Smart. Computer? She's from the computer lab! Whoa, that makes sense. This is just Persona. Well, thank you for the stimuli, but I must leave now. Goodbye. Wait! Why didn't you capture Noelle? I would have captured you too, but I ran out of cages. So that she may become my willing peon in my quest for world domination. The way that she types reminds me of, like, kids that use the internet, and they type in all caps like this, too. Like, they capitalize the first of every word, and they see nothing wrong with it, and it's so annoying. Oh, so maybe I will make her face into a robot one. This song, her voice when her chat box is on, her animations, the way that Susie's getting so aggressive and angry in response to this antagonist reminds me so much of Bowser's Inside Story. Seems cool. Like, I love seeing Bowser get aggressive with the new antagonist. This song's a fucking bopper, too. It's so simple. Nobody's turning anyone's face into a robot. Could that be a statement of animus dissension? Huh? You wanna fight, loser? Yes, already, yes! Okay, then bye. No cooldown. Like, that text sounds like a toad or something. And I would kick your ass, but perhaps someone else could entertain you. Whoa! Enjoy your assimilation. Where wires swung in. Wow, they took it such a... There's a mercy meter, I didn't notice. They took such a... Oh, I don't have Relse. Shit. They took such a simplistic geometrical character design and twisted and contorted it into this thing. What a fun palette. It's like an Easter egg palette. So, let's see. Tired. Throw wire. Toss Chris to free wire. He used the sword! He finally got to use the sword! That sound effect also sound like Mario and Luigi, dude. There's such a lack of, like, good Mario and Luigi, like, fan games out there. Deltarune will be that for me now. Jiggle, jiggle. I wonder if I can hit both of them at once. Yep, pacifist ending is screwed. I'm getting genocide now. I don't make the rules. I just live by them. The hemisphere's electric. What the hell? I love how stoic Chris is the entire time, and then he just hits the worm. I want to see, like, more original RPGs that are inspired by the gameplay of M&L. Oh, shit. The damage isn't so bad, though. Oh! It's not, like, yellow. It's just, like... Nah, hold on. I can act? Oh, no, but that's gonna use Susie. I'm gonna jiggle. And then I'm gonna spare the top one. Y'all be jiggling? It's raining. It's raining. What's the thing that comes out of your head? It's not dust. It's, what's the white stuff? Dandruff. It's raining dandruff. My brain is fried. Now let's catch up the queen. Or not. And their normal form, they look like Pokemon. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. I've heard of Stellar Bonds, Melvis, but if you're talking about an original indie game, I don't know if I've heard of one. I felt a dark presence and hurried over. It seems a new dark fountain appeared. Or I'll say they got no well. What was she thinking messing in our world? If we don't do something, she might be. Worry not, Susie. All we have to do is seal the fountain. Can't be bad about another adventure, right? They're aura farming? See, that's what makes this truly feel like we're out of the tutorial zone. Like, we're getting production value that adds movement to such basic things. Is this song from Undertale? Because I feel like I've heard this a million times too. Frisker Chris? Chris all the time, dude. Frisk looks like a goddamn Dora the Explorer rejected character design. A green field extends before you, and in the distance, a city shines brightly. You are filled with the power of a new adventure. Listening. Listening, dude. I got goosebumps, man. Oh no. Cyber World. The melody of this is crazy. It's a worm on a stick. Glow wrist. Defense +6. What am I usually? 4? Oh, that's not bad. Amber card. I'll replace with glow wrist, maybe. I still gotta find a use for that one armor I got. I don't know if I equipped Jevil tail. You think so, Polly? Or Polly? Oh fuck! It's another 9-hour. Nah, man, I don't have the energy to be entertaining. I gotta save it. I gotta save it for another day. I'm just gonna get to the next save point. Promise. I'm not being sucked in by the amazing overworld music. It's not happening. Sorry to burst your bubble, man. I'm gonna jiggle a little bit, just for you as a treat. And then a little bit of pacification. Like, that's such a beautiful song. It sounds like something that I would hear for like the main theme of a different game. Like the main theme of a game. It's emotional for some reason. I love it. Also, no, I probably could have just pacified this guy too, but like, it was fun to shoot Chris. A little bit more jiggling needs to happen, I think. Just a little bit of a jiggle. Wear wires. Mattios, get in here. Where mentioned. Werehog mentioned. Just one more match. And then I do like 5 hours of it, and by the time I get off my computer, I'm like a melted pile of flesh with a headset on top of me. Queen rules. Wow. They made that little corner in the bottom there just so I could see an Easter egg message. Bro's never gonna play Five Nights at Sonic's. I don't even know what that is, dude. It doesn't sound very good, I'll be honest. What? I didn't get all of them. I failed. Dude, congrats on unlocking Ian Flynn in real life. Why is there so much production value in the new animations? It's so fast and fluid. Who is this guy? Can I fight that guy? Is that like a mini boss? Is this a rhythm game world? Oh, is this a rhythm game world? I love this part of the song. It's so upbeat. Oh, I can only get it with Chris. That makes sense. This looks like Rhythm Doctor, dude. Oh, that's so cool! That's so cool! This would bang as a 3DS game. Random thought. Like, I just saw the fact that it was, like, 360 degrees in a circle, and, like, the perspective kind of messed me up, and I was like, but what if Deltarune was on the 3DS with 3D features? Manual. Chris, it's a free editable cyberpedia. It's, Wikipedia. Wait, what did it say? Losing recruits. From now on, defeating enemies with violence will make them lost. Well, I'm not planning to do that. So, we're good. We're chill. Did you expect it, Melvis? Were you spoiler-free when you came to the song? Lighteners, I haven't seen many of you recently. If you didn't know, an evil ruler is taking over this world. I don't really like politics, so I have no opinion on this. I don't vote. I just don't like politics, man. I'm against bad things, but I have no opinion. That looks like... Okay, 2000s kids, you know that one robot dog toy that was like white and had like a visor as its face? You know what I'm talking about? It was like a see-through visor as its head. iDog. It might have been that. That's what the color scheme reminds me of. Task. Soft voice. Or else I talked in a soft voice to the enemies. There, it's okay, little kitty. Are you shooting yarn? Is it emitting an 8-bit purr? I wish I could hear that. Are you talking about a random FNAF game that just has a DS port somehow? The frame rate of these, like, made me think my game was lagging for a second. My brain is not functioning. This is what Tobias Fox does to my head. Recently, something called Internet is having an outage, just like what Elfie said. Some say it was the secret to Queen's know-how. Since then, it seems like she's become quite extreme. There's a top route and a bottom route. Dude, it's the Elfie's electricity. What, you guys can't figure this one out? I basically check out. You played 1 and 2 the day they came out, and 3 and 4 you heavily restricted yourself to the internet. Dude! It's the classic TTS. It's so cool that that's like royalty free because that's so iconic in like modern day culture. Man, I feel like with the amount of like Deltarune content I've seen on the internet just outwardly out there, like even if you go to wplace.live, every single corner of the world has Deltarune in it. Doesn't matter the country, doesn't matter the population, it is there, right? You have to just delete the internet. You just have to unplug your router if you want to go unspoiled. Noelle, honey, become my willing peon and I will free you. All you have to do is hit yes on the peon release form. I'm scared. Oh, have you never signed a form before? No, it's everything else that's scary. Please support your sadness protocol. Hi, Professor. Such a pretty song. It makes sense. This is like, it's got the kind of the chiptune, like this, the depth of the sound is like a chiptune, but it's regal, like royalty, because she's queen. I hope you don't overdo it. I probably won't. Next save point, and then I'll take a break. Susie, Chris, don't worry, we won't let your friend get roboticized. That is a Sonic the Hedgehog reference. Sad AM Archie reference to Deltarune. Real, actually, not just saying that as a joke. Real as shit. Also, I just laughed to myself because one of my friends said, like I said, like, oh, I'm gonna go stream for a little bit today. And she's like, oh, so 5 hours? And I just looked at the time and we're almost at 4 hours. That's something they're gonna do? Whoops, thought, you knew that. Oh dear, that was supposed to be a surprise. Oh well. Well, wait! It is quite troubling. A peon must be willing to assist me in a world domination. If only she had fellow peons to encourage her. So? So, like, you guys. Hey, are you, like, doing anything right now? Well, there's like a top path up there that I didn't fully like look at because I thought that was the main path, and I thought the bottom one here was the side path. You should probably let me go and procrastinate a little, you know. That was a really good Relsay face. Understood. Mind-changing protocol necessitated. That guy looks like Spamton a little. Was that an arcade machine? Yeah, like the best way that you could use YouTube even is just incognito and be really careful with anything you search. I shall humiliate you at a simple children's diversion with your self-esteem eradicated. Rivals of Ether mentioned? There will be no choice but to serve me. The hell? I've never played this one before. But Chris is quite good at games, aren't they? Well, Relsay even said they. You tried to use the arcade machine, but you weren't tall or strong enough to use the controls. Self-esteem eradication complete. Running laughing protocol. I feel like I've heard that soundbite before. It's okay, Chris. I'm sure too. Chris, I have an idea. Use me as a stool. If we can combine our powers, then look! Yup, learned that from Lancer. I don't care anymore. I beat the game. I'm free. Did you just beat it this second? That's what it sounded like with how you typed it. Melvis, that's what we like to call a detox, dude. I stopped using Twitter because it just made me mad and aggressive all the time. And, like, I only go on there now to, like, post about a video or a stream I'm doing. And I'm happy. I don't even want to use Reddit. Like, I usually would read up, like, collector stuff on Reddit, like Jack Sonic. But, people are just so annoying on the internet. I really highly recommend that you guys just, like, if you ever have the urge to chill out in your free time, play a game or watch a show. Because it's actually quite exhausting to scroll. It's not relaxing. It doesn't put you at ease. It's just as hectic as your regular day. Put your arms out. We're gonna combine like a Megazord. Official T-Post sprite. Power Beast form S. Move your arms and I'll move them with you. We have the height of Rel. The Lancers sound incredible. Damn, she is tall. That's kind of hot, low-key. What was I saying? We have the combined height of Relsei, Susie, and the strength of Susie with the arms. I am the avatar. I am the conduit for which their power can be used. Never do Unleashed Hot Dog Stand. Not even once. Self-esteem crushing efficiency 300% and rising. Commence virtual combat. So much of the internet is just dog shit. What? Punch out! I'm good at this one. That one didn't happen. I fucking love Punch Out, dude. This is just like Dreams of Ether, the hit indie game, where they gave Olympia her very own Punch-Out minigame. They added ducking in the Wii version of Punch-Out. Why did they make Punch-Out but better in Deltarune? They've already expanded the formula in ways that they were too afraid to do in the Wii version. Oh shit. Haha. Shat on, kid. It's just too easy for a little macker like me. Doc Lewis taught me everything I know. Thought you could beat us? Polly, that's why I really like wplace.live, because it feels like old internet. It feels like something you're actually doing for fun instead of doing for dopamine. I guess you do fun things for dopamine, but like, I don't know, like, the mentality when I scroll is always like, oh, but for real this time. Maybe the next scroll will be the perfect post that changes my life and gives me all the satisfaction I need, and then I won't use Twitter for the rest of the day because I'm satisfied, and it never happens. It's aimless. Oh my, that was actually quite amusing. You life forms have exceeded my expectations. I will offer you a new exceedingly benevolent compromise. Assimilate into my cyber army, and there is only a 50% chance I will reprogram your face. Please select your choice. Perish in the chill of absolute destruction, or flourish under the warm bosom of my hellish reign. The hell did you say that so enthusiastically? It is, since it's the cyber world. Only WhatsApp and Discord? Yeah, I think the only social media besides YouTube, if you count that I have, is Discord on my phone. I have like YouTube and Twitch, but that's just like the thing I put on in the back while I do other stuff usually. Or if I want to see someone play a game for the first time. Yes, you can also make a perish. Yeah, no, perishing bites. You could say it. Megabytes! Would you get out of here already? I want to check the top route that I've been being edged on for like 10 minutes. Come on, let's go after her. Guys, look at that. Save point. The game is wrecked. You are filled with the power of video game violence. It'd be cool if they added that to the tutorial section in the town, and you could replay that fight, and maybe it gets harder. I'd love to see a mod of that at least. Fiber Scarf. I will equip that next time I play. I can't think right now. This guy's got his own sign. Looks like you got past Newbert's force field. Newbert doesn't know how that force field got there, but it's Newbert's force field. As a prize, have Newbert's treasure. Newbert doesn't know what's inside, but Newbert will give it to you. Thanks, Newbert. You look like applesauce. Cool. So we hit the save point. We're almost at the 4-hour mark. We met Newbert. No way, there's a special animation if you come back into this room. I can't tell you how many of these I've cleaned up. It's not so bad. I like cleaning. That guy's design rocks. I like how sharp he is. Like, only a digital space can have a life form that is shaped that way. Guys, I think that I'm going to save the bulk of Chapter 2 for another session because my throat is cooked. And I want proper energy for the surprises that are in store. Thank you for sticking it through the low energy of the stream. So many of you are constantly here and chatting. It really is cool. And it's genuinely uplifted my mood this week. Starting streams was a very correct decision for me. Melvis, you're just saying that to be nice, aren't you? You're just trying to see me blush. Making it sound like 4 hours isn't a long time because you're having fun. Anyway. For all those of you that are in a nightmare time zone where it's like 1:00,000 a.m., my bad, Chief. I hope you get a good sleep. Yeah, I mean, I'll see y'all on the flip-flop. Only 2:20? See, like what I was saying earlier, 3 a.m. is my cutoff. You still got, like, 40 minutes before bedtime, buddy. Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Melvis, Polly, Davey, my man. I hope you finish those hot dog missions. Mr. Green. Niku. Tamara. All the people that were here. Seal. It's really fulfilling to be able to stream and have people in here the entire time. Newbert goes to your castle time if you recruit everyone. Is that the reward? Am I spoiled? Or is that just for Chapter 2? I want Newbert. That's my man. Thanks for having yourself, Polly. Streaming ain't fun when there's no one in here. I don't even want to end stream. This music is awesome. Hot dog missions are a thing from Sonic Unleashed. Different game. Sigh, I gotta click stop streaming. Have a good day, everyone. I'm still stalling.